Well, everybody, what's up? And welcome to the Ossidon! Alright, look, this thing released while I was at work today. So, unfortunately, this is my first time checking it out. I have not watched any taming guides, any information, any videos, nothing. So, if you also have avoided that, you're in the right place. Because I like to find things out myself. I like to test things. I like to come up with interesting ways to tame things, as you guys have seen with the Eling, with the Phaslusuchus, all of those things. But yeah, welcome. I know it's been a while since we streamed Ark. I went out of town over the weekend, and yeah, so I also had a lot going on last week. This week is looking a little bit better, but we're going to spend the next couple days playing some Ark and getting ready for Lost Colony, which is coming out in about 3 to 4 weeks. It's gonna come really, really quick, I think. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. We are live on all the platforms. All right. And yeah, we're gonna hop into it and check out the Ossidon. First, we're gonna check it out in single player, and then we're gonna hop over to our community server and see if we can find one over there to tame, because I feel like everybody's probably been busy taming them. Actually, you know what? I feel like the first and foremost, what we should do is maybe we should actually watch the trailer for it, because they did release a trailer today. TikTok side of things, y'all are just gonna have to bear with me. I know that the view is not the best. But let me go ahead and pull this up here, and we can watch the trailer together. Oh God, you gotta listen to Korean advertisements. Give me 1 second. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. Happy Wednesday. All right, there we go. Skip the advertisement, unmute. Let me pull this over here, and then let me get this on the screen for you. I think I can just do this. Lost Colony Ossidon. Let me also do that. There we go. All right. Oh, wait, you guys can't actually see it because I haven't enabled it yet. There we go. Anyways, let me say hi to everybody. We got Danny. We got Jordan in the house. Derek. I don't know why this channel still has the ads. I'm so sorry, guys. I hate it. It's terrible. August, how's it going? Viper, you don't know what an Ossidon is? It's spicy. That's what it is. Jonathan, good morning again. Bears, how are you? It was not delayed. They came out pretty much on time. They gave a pretty good estimate of when it would come out, and they were pretty on time with it. Let's name it Alpha Cubone the hard way. Why are you saying it that way? That thing looks untamable. It is tameable, and apparently it will also be breedable. No, Basic, I think I streamed on Kick like once when it first came out, and I haven't been back on Kick. I think it was Kick. I don't remember. No, we're on TikTok and we're on YouTube. Y'all making me nervous, but let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer here. Audio should be good. Here we go. Oh, Almond, why are you saying that? You can't throw it in a Pokeball. No, you can't throw it in a Pokeball. Totally not creepy looking. Giant angry bone monkey. And it jumps. This is a giant monkey. It's nuts. Okay, so that looks like Val. So it's supposed to spawn on Val, Center, and Ragnarok until Lost Colony comes out. That is my understanding of it. That is what we know. So, yeah, that is the trailer for the Ossidon. And we are now going to go ahead and pop in and see about taming it. So let's go ahead and pop over here. And, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead in and let's start, I don't know, here. and see what we get. Gathering things in the ball is hilarious. It does look silly. It kind of reminds me of like one of those dung beetle things that like does that. Also, I do need to be able to see TikTok. Give me 1 second. I realize that TikTok is invisible at the moment. Yeah, try not to spoil things. I have not watched anything on this, so this is completely fresh and completely new to me. If you guys are new here and you don't know, I love figuring out new ways to tame things and ways to make taming easier. Not all creatures can be tamed easier, but I've heard that this is difficult. I also have no idea why the horde spawns in single player when I don't actually have the mod in single player. But yeah, I'm the person who came up with the Ealing Trap. I'm the person who told people to use salt nodes on Scorched Earth for the Pazilosuchus. I like to come up with ways to make the game easier. So hopefully we can do that. Let's, I do know it's supposed to spawn up in the snow. I did go ahead and add the Dino Finder mod. Let's see if one has spawned. It hasn't. Okay. That's fine. It's single player. What else would I expect? Shinies! Hi! How are you? Hello, sir. The snow monster monkeys aren't breedable. Yeah, they are not breedable until Lost Colony comes out. Yes, I did see that. I am not exactly excited about the fact that they're breedable because I may or may not have made a bet with my community, and I am now the loser of that bet. Why do y'all keep saying good luck? Oh, your negativity. Uh-oh. 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 Y'all, I might have to spawn one in. If we can't get one to just spawn in on its own. So I'm gonna do a little fly around the snow just to, it's single player. Spawns in single player are bad, unfortunately. That's how they are. I'm curious, are they like a giga spawn where you can only really get like one at a time? Or is it that you can get multiple ones spawning at a time? It's gonna be a fun time. Oh, lordy. It's so frustrating tame. Y'all are silly. Can't keep a Cubone down. Oh. They're fairly common. Okay, so it's just my luck that the game hasn't spawned one in for me. I love that. Wonderful. And yes, I have cheaty spyglass. All right, let's take a look. Oh, God. Yep, there they be. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. Okie dokie. Yeah, they're common. They're very common. I was wondering if they were so big and like they're meant to be like this big powerful creature, if they would be a rare spawn like the Giga. But no, not at all. All right, let's go check out this 140. Table 150. I mean, if one pops up, I could always spawn one in, but why not just table 140? Okay, let's take a look at this big bad boy. Or girl, whatever you are. Oh, you are big. Not as big as I thought it was gonna be. Actually, it's not that big. It's not as... It's barely... It's... What? That is so much smaller than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like as big as a Giga. I thought it would be as big as a Giga. I was wrong. I was very wrong.
Mystic deaths incoming in 3, 2, 1. Rolling on
Y'all are
the floor,
terrible.
laughing emoji.
Y'all are terrible.
Rolling on the floor, laughing emoji. Rolling on the
The
floor,
floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor, laughing emoji. And roll on the floor and laugh my emoji. All right. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was. I thought it would be as big as a Giga. Just a bit bigger than a Rex. Yeah, I mean, like the images that we saw and the size comparison with a person, I for some reason thought it was going to be like a Giga. I thought it would be as big as a Giga. It is not. It is much smaller. It's barely bigger than a mammoth. That is different. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy. Not tameable. Is it now? Why are you not tameable? What is so special about you that makes you not tameable? You only have 6,000 HP? Huh. Alright, well, the awesome spyglass is not helpful here. As a Titan killer or something. Yeah, that's why I thought it would be bigger. I don't know. I thought it would be a lot bigger. Airs, I thought it would be a lot bigger. They have Rex stats. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, so you gotta torpor it and then kill stuff like a Karcha? That's not bad. Okay. Let me get myself a really good rifle. Give me 1 second. Ark Rifle GFI. Grab me one of these. Let me do that. Oh, hey, homie. Oh, okay, you're mad at me. All right, that's cool. Did I give myself rifles? I did. What do I want? I'm gonna take the 373, and we're gonna do some shocking trank darts. What do you mean? It's part of Lost Colony. Yeah, it's part of Lost Colony, but you can still tame them. That's why they're in the game right now. They're just not breedable at the moment. They will be breedable once Lost Colony comes out, but right now they're not breedable. All right, let me get my chat back up so I can actually see you guys. There we go. Dylan, this is the brand new creature in Ark. This is the Ossidon. I know I'm just floating. We're just gonna do this way. See how this works. Go to sleep, little monkey. Close your eyes. You're already at 4k HP. You're getting bullied by a wolf. Da, 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 da. You're literally being killed by a wolf, Brother, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You're being killed by a wolf. Bruh. How are you supposed to be like this OP creature, man? Oh, you're stunned. Interesting. Can I get on you? Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm rolling a ball. I am rolling a ball. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just on it. I'm being chased by a wolf. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what's happening at the moment. I am rolling a ball. I'm assuming I need to pick creatures up or something like that. Yeah. I got stuff in the ball. Okay. I got 1 minute and 23 seconds. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to suck the creatures into the ball. They're falling out. Where'd that wolf go? Come here, bro. Come into my ball. So I got a minute left. I'm at 6.1% out of 72.5. This baby is just flying around. What is that? I don't know what's going on right now. I genuinely have no clue what is happening. Oh, I found another one. I don't think. Ow. Okay. They spawn in multiples. So, I mean, I see the 75.9. That's going up, though. I've only got 30 seconds. I'm assuming it's going to kick me out in a second. We're up to 10%. The thing is like, obviously, it's killed everything around it. So I need stuff to pick up in my ball, right? Just picking up dire wolves. I'm trying to pick up dire wolves. All right, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Okay, so basically what happened was I was knocking it out and it got like it got kind of like a stunt. Oh, it's gonna die. Yeah, well, the thing is, Airs, I don't want to force tame it. I actually want to tame it legit. That is what most content creators like to do in order to learn how to tame it so that we can make content on it and we can come up with ways to make taming better. Yeah, well, I'm not Syntac. I'm the one who came up with the ealing trap. I spent like 4 hours trying to figure out a way to make the ealing easier to tame, and I did it. And now everybody uses the ealing traps. The same thing with Vasilasuchus. I came up with a better way to tame them. That is what a content creator who likes to solve problems does. So if you don't want to watch me tame it, then you don't have to watch. It's up to you. My goal here is to try and come up with maybe an easier way to tame it, or to learn how to tame it the way that it is supposed to be tamed. This is literally my first time looking at it. I haven't watched any other content creators do it. I haven't even read anything. My goal is to figure out how to tame it. All right. I want to find one. I want to try with a low level. Let's try with a low level first. And let's see how the effectiveness is all sorted. So let me knock you. Go sleepy sleeps. Because you're going to pick fights with everything, aren't you? What ended up happening was I was knocking it and it got stunned. You just focus on that. I missed. Good afternoon, Cozy J. How's it going? All right. You also... hello? Invincible Yudi? Let me get rid of this Yudi. This Yudi's going to be a problem shortly. All right. Yudi is sleepy sleeps. All right. You, my dear. So let's see. So... okay, so just at about halfway... it goes, and then you can ride it, and you get 2 minutes. Can you pick up unconscious creatures? It doesn't seem like it. How does it decide what you can pick up? Like, what sizes do you pick up? I do see the crystal. What are the see, it throws out these. What does this do? Does this do anything? Oh, yeah, I'm picking them up. 4, 5. What does this do? 6. What does that do when I pick them up? What does that do? The weight decides it? Decides what? The weight decides what? 10, 11. So what is happening when I'm at 11? Is it going faster? Okay, damage. Okay. I got kicked off. Okay. Interesting. Weight decides how heavy the creature... okay, okay. So the creature, the lower the level of the creature, the lower weight it's going to have, which means the lower the level of the things they can pick up. Okay. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is I got the 11 ice crystals, but what does that do when you pick up the 11 ice crystals? Okay. Medium and small. Okay, so that's what happens. I ran into the Yudi. The Yudi's considered too big. Okay. Go to sleep, little Yudi. Go to sleep, little Yudi. Close your eyes. Okay, so it got to 18%. It's freaking Yudi, man. Way too much torpor. I did not click. Excuse me, game? Yudi, I need you to get out of here. I got stuff to do, bro. I missed. Go away. Go to sleep. Go away. I need you to get out of here. You're in my business. Missed. It's fine. All right, you. So the effectiveness is 87.8. Okay, he's stunned again. Get back on. I need to pick up the crystals, right? He's got to explode and do the crystals. There we go. So I go pick them up. Yudi, leave me alone. Yudi, stay out of my business. Nobody wants to play with you. Okay, apparently we can't pick up Challies either. 4, 6. Yudi, why are you chasing me? Leave me alone! You're literally torpor running in my direction. Leave me alone, bro. I got things to do. 9, 10, 11. Okay. Okay, so we're at 78.3%. 36% taming. I need to find creatures, though. This is the problem, is there's no creatures here. How do you tame it? We are learning. We are learning right now. This is my first time messing around with these guys since they came out. Rolling, rolling. Rolling on the floor, laughing emoji. Okay, question. Are we going to take fall damage? Homie takes... Okay, so he's like the Phasalo. You can't go off ledges with him. That's annoying. Because depending on where you start to tame it, you might get stuck, right? So you can't go off ledges just like with the Vasilasuchus. With the Vasilasuchus, if you go off a ledge, you get kicked off. Same concept. All right. Okay. I'm figuring this out. Slow and steady wins the race. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, if you go into the water, it'll definitely dismount you. You can also re-pick up creatures. Okay. All right. The amount of creatures shown in that icon. Ah, okay. So there's, okay. Let me take a look. Let me find a nice flat spot. Let's go take a look at this number 20. Okay, so you can't go off ledges. That's a terrible spot. You literally have to go down like that. And the mammoths are probably too big. I would assume the rhinos are going to be too big. I'm going out on a limb. There's a lot of rhinos and a lot of mammoths. So you're looking for things like wolves, bears. Yo, Kosi J, thanks so much for subscribing. There's no Ovis here. I'm not spawning stuff in. I'm trying to do it the legit way. Rhinos are too big. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The rhinos are too big. The mammoths are going to be too big. Bears are probably fine. Wolves are fine. The snow is a rough spot, right? Because you're kind of super limited on what you can use. Oh, there's a Karcha. Hello, Karcha. Definitely too big. This is kind of rough to try and find what you need. Like, the wolves down here are probably not bad. Yo, Blue, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome in. Okay. Let me stop tracking that. I might try this one here. This isn't terrible to go down this ledge, but you could also probably just lure the gosh darn thing. All right. That might actually be enough for this level 20. Let's find out. Hello, bird. Okay, not quite. I need this Yudi to kindly bugger off. Please go away. All right. All right, so he's stunned. This Yudi's a problem. All right. So, he's gonna make his ball. Okay, I see the 7 on the right side now. I need him to do his thing. Yep, there we go. You just start collecting these. Yudi, why? Get out of my... Homie, leave me alone. Bro, I got things to do. I got things to do. Are you actually... Wait, are you actually aggro to me? Oh, that's toxic. Oh, I didn't think you aggroed to me. That's rude. Okay, so... Ideally, what you need to do is you... This Yudi, man. Bro. Kindly go find somebody else to bother. You need to get rid of the big stuff, like the Yudi. No, not yet. We literally just started like 15 minutes ago. Yoda, we just started. All right. The Yudis are obnoxious, to say the least. What level are you? You're a level 15. I can work with that. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Let's be friends, you and I. Let's not die to all the wolves. I just said don't die to the wolves, bro. Homie. Homie! To be fair, this is actually a terrible place because you can't get... I mean, I guess you could get down there. Okay. We'll find another one. It's fine. A lot of people have pointed out is that everything aggroes to Ossidons. As small as wolves, which makes taming them very tough. Yeah. And it doesn't help that I'm technically in GCM as well. So when I'm riding it, it's immune from damage. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how much of a Titan killer this bad boy is. Let's come over here to the wyverns, which seems like a terrible idea. It's honestly, I think it's gonna be finding a good spot. They must share a spawn with Uties. Like, they have to. Like, look at this. Every single one we found shares Utie spawns. So you need to kill all the Uties in the area, or at least knock them out or something. Actually, you know what? Let's just kill the damn things. We need to test this without these stupid Uties getting involved. All right, you try not to die, Home Skillet. All right, I'm gonna just clear a path down here for us. All right, try not to die. All right, well, I'm busy. Okay. Okay, you get out of my business. Out of here. Okay. And then day to 8 a.m. All right, here we go. This is a 95. Yeah, sorry, I'm just now starting with these guys. I was at work all day today. So he, at 50% is when they get stunned. It seems like. There we go. Beautiful. Hop on. So he's gonna make his little ball. We're gonna go run around. I'm sorry, what? Huh? Why did I... Why? Why? Go to sleep. Why did I get kicked off there? That was weird. Did I hit a rock? Does hitting rocks count as kicking you off as well? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't use a crossbow. I would try to use, these are definitely not like early game tames. I would try to use what I'm using right now, which is the shocking shrink darts and a very good rifle. All right, let's try this again. Let's not hit rocks, shall we? Okay. Let's go down the hill. All of our little spikes went the worst places possible. All right, we got a minute and 44 seconds. I'm assuming I can't... Huh? Why did I get kicked off? Hey, Sly, it has been a while. How are you? There's no rock there. Why did I get kicked off? I don't like you. You're bugged. I don't like you. You're stupid. You die. You die. I like this area. This is a good area because it's really flat. There's a lot of small creatures. So I think I'm going to just try and spawn one in and do it that way. Because that made no sense. There's literally nothing here. There was nothing there. So that shouldn't have been a thing. All right. I'm going to go with summon Ossidon character BPC. That is not it. Is it Titan Killer? Summon Titan Killer character BPC. No. I can maybe find out here. Ossidon. What is it? Is it what do we think it is? Ossidon? What is the Ossidon's spawn command? Oh, we gotta get rid of you. 130. It's Metal Monkey? Metal Monkey, huh? Alright. Alright, I need these guys to leave me alone. Let's see. Summon Metal Monkey character BPC. That is not it either. Snow Monster? Summon Snow Monster character BPC. It is Snow Monster. All right, Snow Monster it is. Dolly's called it that in Discord. Wait, it's bugged? Oh, Dolly said it's bugged in Discord? Oh, did she? Wait, what? get onto the server after the Ark update. Hopefully I can when I get home. Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. I don't even know what level we've got. 50. All right. Leave me alone, Mr. Wolf. Let's see if we can grab these guys. All right. 1. Okay. Let me get my little things here. Oh. Why am I getting kicked off? I was not having this issue before. Why am I getting kicked off? You normally get 2 minutes, but shooting it once more raises torpor, increase your... Oh, okay. I was wondering if that was the case, if that worked. Hey, Kay. Why am I getting kicked off? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... The first 2 that we did, I wasn't getting kicked off. I shouldn't be getting kicked off. But again, the first 2 that I did, I wasn't getting kicked off. So it's really weird that it's choosing now to do it. You go to sleep. Keep the wolves busy. Go play with the wolves. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. I want to know. I'm gonna try this. Bunch of dodos. Nice, chill, sweet dodos, right? Level 15. Alright. Dodos! Hello! Come here, Wolfie. I should be okay here this time. I just need to get the, because I have an idea for this. I just need to get the crystals. Okay. Yeah, why are we aggroing? Excuse me. Leave me alone. 8. Woo! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm innocent. Okay. Does shift kick you off? I think shift kicked me off. You stay out of this. Nobody wants you here. Go to sleep. Stay out of this, bro. Go to sleep. Nobody wants you here. Because look at my effectiveness. I think shift kicked me off. I'm gonna not press shift. Let me get all of my little things here. Shift kicking me off. It's impossible to get a perfect tame. Mystic's dedication says otherwise. I need dodos. I need more of my little dodo friends. My dodos. There's 5. Another dodo. Where are you? Come here. Why don't you come join my bubble? See, the problem is the turning radius sucks, right? The turning radius is really hard to work. Wait, I'm getting kicked off when it gets all of them. I'm getting kicked off when it gets everything. And now I can't wait, what? Huh? The torpor's not. Wait, is this mom? Huh? Huh? Wait a second. I I did. Okay, so I hit the limit for that ride. Okay. I mean, I was at 100% taming effectiveness. Okay, I have something I want to test. Look, we don't need to do it in the snow. Like, you can spawn them anywhere and do it anywhere. I need a big, flat, open place. No rocks. I'm gonna get rid of my fog. I have a theory. I think my rates are slightly boosted here. I think they're boosted. But I need to test something. Just give me gates. Big old tech gates. Because if you can understand the taming even with boosted rates, then you can understand like what you need to do to get it to work in regular rates. It is still going to be harder, but it works. So that's why even when people are like, oh, are you using boosted rates? It doesn't matter. Like, yes, it does affect it, and it is harder on official rates. But I'm telling you right now, if you can get it in boosted rates, you can figure out a way to make it at least easier on official rates. It's never going to be as easy with official rates as it is with boosted rates, but you can find a way to make it better. That's the ultimate goal when you do something like this, is to try to just make it better for people using official rates. Okay. The goal with this is just to keep the bad stuff out. I just want to keep the bad stuff out and keep the good stuff in, right? That's why I'm testing this. Also, for the love of God, can we not have rain? Clear skies, please, game. Thank you. Okay. Let me spawn in a bunch of dodos. If you can make it work on boosted rates, you're coming up with a way to make it easier on official rates. It'll never be the same, because it's boosted rates versus official rates. But if you can find out a way to make it easier, right? Because in theory, this is what I'm working with right now. In my brain, the brain is braining. In theory, these guys are probably able to be picked up by at least by a rhino, right? You can pick it up and move it to a setup like this and just fill it with a bunch of smaller creatures. Small, not aggressive creatures. If you can move it with a rhino. If you can't move it with a rhino, the same thing still works. You can set up a trap, lock it in there, fill it with stuff, and then start taming. That's where I'm working with right now. That's where I'm working with right now. It's the theory at the moment. All right? I got to understand it away from all the stuff that aggroes to it and kills it and all that other stuff. What do we got? We got a 45. Okay. I just need to see how this thing works in a pleasant atmosphere. All right. I got to get 18 on this guy? Does the type of Ossidon matter what kind of, how many freaking spikes you need? Because good God, that's a lot. I mean, I think you need a bigger trap than this just because of the spike situation. Let me get these spikes. I assume if you run into the walls, it'll probably kick you off as well. Okay, we're at 7 spikes. I need the spikes, man. That's the situation that I'm in right now is I need the spikes. That's kind of the problem right now, is just getting the spikes. Because they attach to the walls. So you kind of gotta angle yourself as you're going around. Oh. Oh, we got... wait, did we get 18? Did we get 18? Or did we get kicked off because of the moth? Hello? Why can't I torpor you now? That's the real question. So why can't I torpor you? Wait, it says it's tamed. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, no, it's not tamed. What's going on? There we go. It just needed to cool down. Okay. All right. Is it stunned? Not quite. Not there. There we go. All right. Now we do it again. Well, the taming effectiveness changes. So it's at 65.8 right now, because I think the longer it takes you to get the spikes... Oh, please, moth. Let's stay out of this. The longer it takes you to get the spikes, and we need 18, compared to the other ones, we needed a lot less. It's a little bit harder in here because the spikes keep getting caught on the walls and stuff. So it's much harder. And apparently you can't pick up doeds either, which is interesting. No doeds. No doeds. Okay, we got 1 minute on the clock still. Okay, we got 9 creatures. We got 1 minute on the clock. Oh, okay, hitting the wall, I think did it. Okay, I think I need to make a bigger thing, because honestly, the problem is getting the spikes. You've heard you can use your own tames. That's an interesting one. Okay, this moth needs to go away. Sir, please kindly exit the premises. You're very annoying, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna remove this guy, and we're gonna start fresh. I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna make this bigger because the problem that we're having right now is that I can't get the spikes because the spikes are going into the walls. So I'm just using this as kind of like a control to see what works and what doesn't work. Again, this is not meant to be like you should go and get a whole bunch of tech behe gates in order to do this. I'm just testing to see what works and what doesn't work right now. I don't really like the way that angle. They're expecting you to cross country. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like in an area like this, there's not as many bad stuff, but obviously the Deinos would be a problem. But the thought that I have is if you can get it into a controlled space where like aggressive creatures are not spawning, then you can just focus on taming the gosh darn thing rather than fighting against everything. And I mean, you could literally do this with stone as well. Like, it doesn't need to be tech. I'm just doing tech because it's just there. So, but the problem that I currently feel like I'm having is that I can't get to the crystals. That is the problem that I'm having. Is I can't get to the little crystal spike things that it pops out because the trap was too small. This is a big creature. It does need a lot of space. But I think if I... Okay, I don't know why it wants to go like that. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, apparently it does matter too much. That'll do. It doesn't need to be anything perfect. I just want to prevent aggressive creatures from getting to it. That's the whole reason I'm using a trap. Is I literally just want to prevent aggressive creatures from messing with it. Like the big stuff, Rexes and all that other stuff. Now, it does seem like we can't pick up the doeds, so I'm going to kill the doeds as well. Because for some reason I couldn't pick up the doeds. And just to reduce any issues here, we're going to go ahead and break these rocks as well. The pickup size is to do with the weight stat. Yeah. I think the way that maybe... Yo, August, thank you for the super chat. I think the weight of the doeds, maybe, is the problem with that, because it's a low level.
Rolling what? Keep rolling, 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 come on.
At least you didn't do rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Let me just get rid of these rocks real quick. Mutated Ovis. But the thing is keep this in mind when you go over to Lost Colony, unless you're playing on an unofficial server that you have server settings on, or your server lets you bring in stuff. You're not gonna have mutated Ovis. You're obviously, you can't even breed these guys right now, right? So, all right, let me throw in maybe some more dodos. Oops. I mean, sheep work as well, right? Let's try tamed sheep. Tamed sheep. These are my sheep. Look at all my beautiful sheep. All right, we got a bunch of tamed sheep. I'm gonna put them all on passive. We'll try the tamed one, since you guys say tamed works. Hello, Meg. How's it going? Good morning. Okay, here we go. All right, 85. Hey, buddy. Hopefully, the thing is that last one that we had required a lot more spikes than the other ones that we've had to do. All right. This one wants 30. Sorry, what? 30? I mean, what do you mean 30? Why 30? Are you kidding me? Tamed Ovis do not work. At least not in PV. I think the settings might be PvP, but Tamed Ovis is not working. Tamed Ovis does not work. Nope. Oh, wait. Does it? One of them worked. Interesting. Okay, I lied. Telma, thank you so much. I also need to pay attention to the icicles. Why is it asking me for more and more icicles, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why does it want more and more for a new creature? Is there a cooldown on taming these guys? Because, bro, what is this? This is ridiculous. Okay, you can break rocks. Okay, I got 50 seconds. That is ridiculous. 30? For what level is this? Not even a high level? All right, we're at 13 almost creatures. 34 seconds. I really should do that extra thing, right? Okay, 13. 26 seconds, trying to get all of these. We're at 95.5. How is it that we were having so few before? And now it's so many. 14. I literally need 3. Come on. Give me 3. Give me 3. 7. 29. 30. Okay, I'm off. My Ovis died to the Ossidon. Okay. So we're at 100% taming effectiveness. We'll let it sit for a second. Let me do this again. There's a little bit of a cooldown before you can start knocking it. Nope, still can't. Quite annoying. There we go. It's back. This is a level 85. Just having a field day with my Ovis right now. Bugger. Oh, I missed. I think 150 is 50 ice. We were taming higher level than this, and it wasn't requiring this many ice. So I wonder if it has to do... Remember, they said that the different types of them, so the way that they look does, like, have an effect on, like, their stats as well. Like, certain ones are able to do, like, the way that they look, like better health, better melee and stuff like that. If you guys remember, they did say that in the dossier. We're also not picking up any icicles. Most wonderful. Why? We're picking up creatures. There we go. There's one. Was it just the angle? Okay, those don't count, apparently. They don't count. Okay. Some of them aren't counting. Wonderful. Love that. Okay. Running into nothing. Okay, we're at 7 out of 30. 12 out of 13 creatures. So you can pick up your own tamed creatures, but can also kill your creatures, so keep that in mind. 47 seconds, and I'm halfway there on ice. Because we were, like, the higher level ones, we didn't have 30. That is a lot. If 150 is 50... Okay, we got 23 seconds. We got 5 to go. A couple more. 29. 30. There we go. Okay. Let me get out of the way. We're 50% of the way there. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in some more dodos. And some more tamed sheep. I'm gonna put it on passive because it does have a cooldown before you can start knocking it again. And 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, because I think those were done before we got on it. They don't count. Is that a wild Ovis? Yeah, so I think these ones that were done before we actually got on don't count, the ice crystals. I think it only counts the ones once you're on it. Okay. Get you. Ice crystals. I really should shoot it that extra time, but I keep forgetting to. Sorry, I'm not reading chat too much right now because I'm really focused on this. And we'll read in a moment. I need to get these crystals, though. You don't always pick up a creature, though, which is quite annoying. Even though you run over it. All right, we're at 15 out of 30. We got 48 seconds. I need more crystals. I say crystals, but they're literally like ice things. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. 19. That should be okay. We're at 13 creatures. Should have some crystals here. 23. We're gonna do, yeah, one of those. Another one there. 15. I just literally need 5. 27. 28. 29. There we go. By the way, guys, we're at 100% taming effectiveness. This is working. This works. Is it great? No. Does it work? Yes. So before you say you cannot get 100% taming effectiveness, this is why Mystic tests things. Whew. Okay. The hardest part is just getting enough of the icicles. Dominator, we're testing things now. Testing out the best way to tame this bad boy. Okay, and I'm just for good measure. Let's give you an extra one there. Did we ruin the taming effectiveness by hitting it that other time? I'm curious. All right, crystals are away. Did we screw it up by hitting it that extra time? I'll find out, I guess. Get all these little icicles. I don't think it didn't give us extra time. It didn't. It didn't give us extra time by hitting it. I still have a minute. I still have 2 minutes. My little crystals. That one. Hello, game. Please, thank you. Beautiful. I need these. I got a minute. Okay, they're over here. 14. 16. Turn. We're at 10 out of 13 creatures as well. I got 47 seconds. Turn. 24. Over all the dodos. 25. 26. 27, 28, 29. 30. I just need a creature. I just need the creatures. Okay. There you go. Aw, thank you, Nunya. We did really great with Extra Life this year. Okay. We did it. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work for a 95. So what? 95? 95, half of 95 with 100% taming effectiveness would have been what? 42? 41? I don't think we got 100%, even though in theory we should have. Let me see. I need to do it with a 150. A 150 is definitely much easier to test. Does it tell us our taming effectiveness somewhere? I wouldn't know. 1 to 10? It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Hey, Christopher Rue, how's it going? We just tamed our first Ossidon. What is that? So 95 would have been 45, 42, 47 points. So I don't think we got 100. I need to test it with a higher level. $1 million? What? You mean wildcard? Wildcard didn't do 100. Didn't do $1 million. Wildcard is at like almost 200,000, I think. You're talking about Extra Life itself? 85. Oh, was it an 85? If it was an 85, then that would have been 42, 41. That would have been correct. That would have been 100% taming effective if it was an 85. If that was an 85, we just got 100% taming effectiveness. If that was an 85, we just got 100%. I wasn't, no, but on the taming it said 100%. It wasn't the spyglass. If it was an 85 and not a 95, we just got 100% taming effectiveness. So when y'all say you can't get 100% taming effectiveness, Mystic just proved you wrong on the first try. Thank you, Avin. It is possible to get 100%. It is absolutely possible. You have to do this, though. This is how you do it. This is why I test. Do it on a 150. The thing is, I don't think your creature matters. Obviously, it needs to live long enough because it does take damage. But you don't need a creature with mutations. Check the saddle. Ossidon saddle. Let's see. This thing is crazy looking. It's so much smaller than I thought it would be. We'll check out the tamed version of it. I want to keep testing the taming Because if this is the solution, you just get a bunch of dodos or ovis and you just level them all in health. And you just have a shit ton. You pick it up with a rhino. Let's find out if you can pick it up with a rhino. I've never even tamed a rhino. I still haven't tamed one. Let me see. Summon tamed rhino character BPC. There we go. Can you pick it up with a rhino? How do you pick? Not that. How do you pick up with a rhino? How do you pick up? Carry, left control. Wait, left control plus left click. Okay. Right click? Mm-mm. No, left control, left click, or R. So R? Okay, R does it. Okay. If you can pick up a wild Ossidon with a rhino or with a I can't imagine this is. Can you pick it up with a freaking wyvern? We gotta find out. Let's see. Quets. Okay, you cannot pick it up with the quets, which means I don't think you can pick it up with the wyvern. I think the rhino. Here's how you tame one of these bad boys. It's a bitch. But here is how you get 100% taming effectiveness. You get yourself a rhino. You build yourself a pen. You can literally take them across the map. You carry it with the rhino across the map to a nice safe place in a trap. You put a bunch of ovis, dodos, whatever you want on passive in here. And what I just did is exactly how you tame it. Well, RT, not everybody plays official PvP. This is the best way this is really the only real way you're going to get 100% taming effectiveness on one of these guys without like 100 people helping you. You can do this without a pen. You just need people helping you. PC specs, if you come over to YouTube, I have a command for PC specs. Mystic on Ark on YouTube. Just asking, sure, real players know, bro, the majority of people who play Ark play PvE. I'm so sorry to break it to you. And I say that as somebody who played PvP for 3 years unofficial. Most people on Ark are playing PvE, whether it's official or unofficial. Not everybody plays PvP, and that's okay. I am just trying to come up with the best way to tame this. You can tame this on PvP without a trap. You're gonna need your whole tribe helping you. That's it. That is the solution. You can absolutely do this, but you need people clearing the way for you and helping you out. You can do this without a trap. It's a long tame, though. It's not going to be quick. I'm giving you my 2 cents as somebody who's literally done this. I'm the reason the game is dying. Yes, because more of us play PvE. That's why the game is dying. I'm so sorry. You are so butthurt that somebody is trying to help you tame a difficult creature. Yeah, I'm not crying. I love it when the TikTok side, man, PvP people get so salty about shit. I don't know why. I'm literally sitting here trying to make your life easier, and you're upset about it, and I don't understand why. Maybe go touch some grass. I think you need to go for a walk in the park. Okay, anyways. As I was saying to the people that actually would like some help, I can spawn it in. I am literally showing you how to do this. Just because you can use admin commands doesn't mean that it's not the way that you can do things. If you just took 2 seconds to fucking listen. But you're so butthurt about somebody on PvE using admin commands to teach you how to tame this creature easily. Go touch some grass. Yikes. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, you can do this without a trap. You're going to need help simply because of the wild creatures that are going to aggro to you. You get a rhino. You take that, you use that rhino, you carry it to wherever you want to tame this thing. You can bring it. Val's Beach is probably a great place to do this. Besides, obviously, the Rexes that can spawn on the beach, you've got, you know, Carbos, Dillos, Dodos. You can use wild creatures. You can also just have some Cryo Dodos, Ovis, Parasaurs probably as well. Anything small, just make sure it's on passive. But the best thing that you can do is pick it up and move it to a safe spot. That is my number one piece of advice. Having tried to tame it in the snow was rough because I think it shares a spawn with UDs. So no matter what, you're going to have UDs there. I don't think a Wyvern's going to be able to pick it up. The Rhino can, the Quetzal cannot. And yeah, let's try and do a 150 with this taming method. It's a pain in the butt. I think the problem is going to be the time. Because I was barely getting the crystal, what I needed with that 85. The timing is the hard part. With a low level, you can absolutely get 100%. But what about a high level? That's the real question. Before you say use Rhino, go pick a wild one up. I can absolutely go do that. Look, I can literally do it right here. Let's go. Let's try it with a wild one. Snow Monster. Let's see if it works with a wild one. Hopefully it works with wild one. If it doesn't work with wild one, that is not good. Oh god. It works with wild one. Yes. You can pick up a wild one with a rhino. Too heavy. He does need to move on. Bro's salty. Absolutely salty. Hi, Danny. How are you? Imagine not winning the argument and then trying to criticize somebody's appearance. Yikes. Says more about you than it does about me, homie. He's angry. He is. Hey, one Simba, how's it going? It dismounted you when you did it? That could be because I'm in GCM. I could try it without GCM. It could have a dismount attack. So let's test that. Oh. Let me drop all of that. That could be what it is if it dismounted you, which could be a problem. Absolutely. Oh, it's because I've got the tech on me. So when you're GCM, it prevents you from taking damage, which would prevent it from kicking you, in theory, as well. Hello? Why can't we be friends? Oh, you're blue. Yep. Okay, so it does have a stun. It does have a stun. Oh. So it's not every attack. It's some attacks. There is definitely attack that does dismount you. So in that case, you're not going to want to move it across the map. Your solution is going to be to put a trap near it, lure it into the trap. That is my advice. We'll go up to the snow. I will do it up there. Let's go spawn here. Kids don't try this at home. Yeah. So you can pick up one with a rhino. It does have the ability to dismount you though, as we saw. Which makes sense. I was like, if you look at it, did he just go flying off the cliff? He did. Okay, let's find just a nice chill. Okay, this'll work. This'll work here. Nice flat spot here in the snow. So, I'm going to spawn one in outside of the gates, and I'll show you what I'm thinking is a solution. The problem with this is you do need a big space. You can absolutely do this without a trap. The trap is just going to make it easier because stuff can't spawn in, like, aggressive things aren't going to be able to get into the trap to cause problems. You can do this without a trap. It is difficult though, but we are going to try this with a 150 and see how terrible it is with a 150. I'm slightly terrified. Just trying to avoid the rocks because, I mean, he breaks rocks, which is really interesting. I did notice that. He was breaking the little rocks. I don't know if he can break, like, the super big rocks, but we'll see. Hi, Almond. How are you? Look, I have lots of friends that play PvP. You just don't have to be a jerk about it. Like, I'm not going to go into a PvPer stream and start bitching about them playing PvP. Because everybody's allowed to play the game however they want. I played PvP for 3 years on official back in ASE. I know what it's like. I know how people get. But I've never seen so many people get so salty about, like, literally PvE than I have with PvPers, and I don't understand why. I don't know why they're so grumpy about the world playing the game differently than them. I don't understand. I mean, in theory, you could, you're going to need more if you use the little gates, but you could just use little gates as well. Let's do that one. You could use little gates. We just need it to be nice and big because the problem is the crystals. It's not necessarily picking up enough creatures. It's picking up enough of the icicles in order to hit the timer. Now, I'm wondering how cakes, like, you know, the birthday cakes would work with this as well. If they would make it better. But obviously that event is over. This thing is going to be obnoxious, isn't it? I think I'm just going to have to go across here if I can. Please let me place the gate. That works. All right. Where are we going to spawn this guy? Probably maybe up there and lead him in that way. Oh, I might need to destroy. Oh, no. Good. It's just genuinely going to be getting enough. You can get 100% on the lower levels. It's just going to be, can you get enough icicles to spawn fast enough, pick them up, pick up enough creatures with the time that it gives you? Because if it only gives you 2 minutes, that is really little. Yeah, but the thing is, Bonsai, the anniversary event that gives you those cakes for, like, the taming and stuff like that is over. So if you don't have any more of those, I don't think it's going to help that much. So we can test that. We can test that in a bit. Structure building can be amazing in Ark. I think building it just in general is really great in Ark. So, okay, imagine you find one you want to tame. All right, and he's roaming around out here. You got to keep him safe because everything around is going to want to attack it, right? Because they like to pick fights because they're dumb. All right, it's a big dumb monkey. It's a big dumb monkey who likes to pick fights. Inside of your trap, you want to make sure that all of the things that could cause problems are gone. All right? You just want nice, peaceful things. Nice, very peaceful, very happy little creatures. Okay? And for this particular experiment, we're going to use a combination of tamed sheep. So we're gonna... these are tamed sheep. All right. We're gonna just throw out a whole bunch of sheep. And obviously, you can throw more out. In theory. You can throw more out if you have them cryoed. But you're going to need a lot of them. Unless they're all leveled in health. Because the problem is, they do take damage. And so they will die. Hello, how's it going? Who do you think is the best PvP player among Ark content creators? You vote for me. And even seen me play PvP. I wasn't a content creator when I played PvP. I don't watch PvP. I am not a PvPer. Not anymore. I like building pumpkins. That's what I like to do. All right, we got our little army of Ovas here. I'm going to get rid of you as well. I'm also going to go ahead and just spawn in a bunch of dodos. Because the more I have in here now, like, things are going to get killed by it, passively. In between tamings and while we're rolling around. This actually might be too small. We'll have to find out. And spooters. Yes, I do build spooters. Hi, Kron. All right. So we got a bunch of dodos. We got a bunch of sheep. I can always spawn in more as needed. The thing is going to be how many creatures it's going to want. That is going to be the question. How much is a 150 going to ask for? Because an 85 asked for 30 icicles and what was it? 9 creatures? Which is quite interesting. I'm also going to go ahead and change the time of day. Where is my time of day? There we go. All right. So, nice, chill location. We got dodos. We got these guys. And we're going to spawn in an Ossidon, and we're going to lure it inside. This is the solution, because you can pick them up with a Rhino, but they do have the ability to knock you off. Oh, what level are you? 15. We don't want a 15. But as you can see, they spawn here. So it's not like it's out of the ordinary that you would maybe pick up a 150 here. Let me see. What is the command to spawn in a certain level of creature? Ark spawn. I don't know. Just say dodo. And then I can just change it out for the thing. So I want a 150. Get rid of that. Pop up my chats. Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Perlovia. I don't really want to deal with you. I'm gonna be really honest. So this is the thing. You can do this without a trap. You're just gonna need help to clear out the stuff around you. You're just gonna need help. All right, so snow monster. Why can't we just call things Ossidons, man? Why can't we just call things Ossidons? Why did they have to have such special names? Is that it? That did not work. Wait. I saw a purple. Am I crazy? Is that not correct? Let's see. Summon. This might not be the blueprint path for it. Wildcard for a reason with wild names. I know, right? You can do stegos. I mean, you could. I think the thing is it's supposed to have to do with the weight of the creature, right? And if the Ossidon doesn't have high weight, if it's a low level or it gets a bad weight roll, that could be a problem. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, well, I'm glad you found it useful. What do we think is the blueprint path for an Ossidon? Ark Ossidon spawn. The Ark, the thing that I use is not updated yet. Ark IDs. Let me see. It's Snow Monster, right? Yeah, it's Snow Monster. Primal Earth. Oh, that might be what it is. Instead of Primal Earth, I'm going to go out on a limb and call it Lost Colony. Your girl knows what she's doing. She knows. She's been playing Ark long enough. All right, so that should be a 150. That is a 150. All right, my dear. Oh no, I need a new gun now. Oopsies. I need that. I also need shocking tranquilizer darts. Okay. Let's go with the 348. And we'll put the shocking tranquilizer darts there. And let me get rid of all those. Oh, I got rid of my shocking tranquilizer darts. Whoops. Yes, just keep running in circles. Be a good little Ossidon. Big Ossidon. I think you're quite small, to be fair. Alright, so you laid it in here. Come with me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination. No, 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 no. Excuse me. Skillet. Hey, hey, hey. Yep, 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 yep. Come in here. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Come on. Good little Ossidon. Alright. So, there you go. You lure it in, and then start drinking it out. So this one's got 15k, which means we gotta get it to 7,500 plus. You also whistle passive on my army of Ovis. You could do this with a griffin. If you've got a griffin like on Ragnarok, because you can shoot off of the back of the griffin. Or you could just get on top of one of the gates and shoot down at it. That could work. Alright, it's almost there. And then just for shits and giggles, we're gonna see if this helps. I don't think it will. Because it's still 2 minutes, no matter what. Alright, it's gonna, yep, spew its little crystals. So I need 50 crystals. I have 2 minutes to get 20 creatures and 50 crystals. That's a lot. That is not a lot of time to do all that. That is not a lot of time at all. You need to be able to get all your crystals. Come on, crystals. You need all the time you can to get all these crystals. That is, honestly, that's the thing is, you have to be able to focus on getting the crystals. That's, oh, I messed that one up. I should have turned it the other way. And you can't mess it up the whole time. You have to do it perfect. You can't mess it up. You gotta not miss any crystals or anything like that. It is definitely possible. It is gonna be very hard. Very hard to get a 100% taming effectiveness on a 150. Oh, we're getting stuck. So we're at 16 and we're already at 49 seconds left. It is possible to get 100%. You cannot mess it up. You need a big open space that's clear, and you need to set it up every time it does that to be able to get all of them. Because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then by the time you pick those up, it goes to the next one. I got 20 seconds. So me looking at the gate kind of ruined that because now they're all in the gate. Okay, yep, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna try this again because I think it's possible. I do think it's possible. It's hard though. It's very hard. Have I done Anunnaki? I have not done Anunnaki. Okay. I think this is actually possible. It's just really hard. That's the problem. That's the problem, Shadow. You have to not mess it up. It is possible. It is just really fucking hard. It is possible though, because what, we got like 30 plus? We got 30 plus. By the way, guys, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. If you like watching Mystic troubleshoot and problem solve, you're in the right place. Okay. It is possible, I think. I think it's possible. You just have to be on point. You have to be on point. You cannot, like, so one of the places where I messed up, obviously, so when you are in a trap, they're gonna go into the walls. You need to be turning and ready for them to go out here rather than into the walls. And then you can do it. You can do it. Yep, exactly, Kron. It's possible. It is absolutely possible. All right, y'all ready? I might need more dodos. I feel like he picks up dodos, like wild creatures, better than tamed creatures, but that could just be me. But that's why you need it in a spot where you're not dealing with wolves, Uties. Homie, do we really got a bee? Do we really got a freaking bee pooping out baby bees? Are you for real right now? Game. Two? Not one, but two? Okay. Let me spawn in some more dodos. I know, right? A bee in the snow. Okay. We're gonna get him here. Okay. Alright, our 150 has arrived. No. I don't think so. Because you have to have a certain number of creatures. And as long as you hit the minimum, like as long as you hit the numbers, you get 100%. I don't think the drag weight matters. It's kind of equivalent to a Rex. Yeah, it's the same size. It shares the spawns of Uties. By the way, hitting it that extra time means nothing because you still have 2 minutes on the clock. All right, ready? So it's gonna, there's our first Ovis. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, I messed that up somehow. Whoopsies. I didn't even need to write shoot. Goodbye. I messed that up somehow. I think I hit the wall there, maybe? I think that's what happened. Was I hit the wall there? You got clickbaited by wildcard? What, the Titan killer? I mean, the thing is we need to see how it is tamed. I haven't messed around with the tamed version of it yet because I'm just trying to come up with a good way to tame it. I like coming up with interesting ways to tame creatures. And to find better ways because wildcard likes giving us things that are really difficult to tame, especially if you have like lag or high ping, if you don't have efficient rates. I think that this creature is meant to be a difficult creature to tame. In that theory, it should then be able to do something really good. Keep in mind, we don't know what's going to happen once Lost Colony comes out. It could have something where, because they were talking about like experiments and things like that. There could be like something where you infuse it and you infuse the creature and it becomes like really big and strong when you infuse it with stuff. All right, should do, there we go. All right, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 1, 2. That rock is going to be a problem. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 10. 1, 2, 3. We're about a minute in. We're just not quite halfway there. This is hard. This is very hard. Even with like, I don't know how boosted rates would affect it, but this is difficult. We need more crystals. There we go. Oh, I messed up that one. It's all right. Okay. I wouldn't, like in this situation, you don't need to really worry about the creatures as much as you need to worry about the crystals. The crystals are what you need to focus on. Because if you have this many creatures in a huddle like this, it's not a problem. 21 seconds, I need 11 more. Let's do this. 21 seconds, 11 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, 8. I need 6 more! I'm so close! Ah, I didn't see him! No, 1. Oh, I'm so close. That was very close. No, you can't do the smaller confined area because the crystals go into the wall. That's why it needs to be a big area. Because what happens is they'll go into this. So, and you can't pick it up and it'll kick you off. You have to do it in a big area where they go into the ground. What is going on, Charles? We are trying to tame the new Ossidon creature that is a part of Lost Colony. So we got 97% effectiveness on that. This is tough. This is very tough. They all tame like it's official. Fantastic information, Jordan. So basically what you're seeing right now and why Mr. Pissy Pussy PvP Foots was so grumpy earlier was because he's like, nobody's gonna make a trap. Guess what? You can do this without a trap, but you need friends, lots of friends to do it. You need people to help you clear out the bad stuff and just keep your creatures that you're wanting to use for this alive. Speaking of, I might quickly add in some dodos here. Let me add some dodos. Okay. Oh, I missed. 7. Okay. So the crystals that he puts out before you're on him don't count, by the way. Just so you're aware. All right, there we go. So we got these ones. Don't worry. As long as you have lots of creatures to use, it's fine. Just focus. See, this is why you can't do a small area. You have to do a big area because they'll go into the walls and you can't use them. 3, 2, 1. There we go. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. He makes that noise though, so you know it's coming and you can turn so that you can try and get these. I just wanted to have one round where I get all the crystals and all the creatures. That is my goal. I tried to use the ledge here to my advantage. I think it worked. Sorry, I'm not reading chat very much today, guys. I'm sorry. Normally I read a lot more chat, but this is taking a lot of concentration. We're at 12 creatures. And we're at 20. We're halfway there. We got 48 seconds. We're actually not doing as well as we did the first time. Okay. 13. You need a lot of creatures to effectively do this. He's gonna do his thing. There we go. We're at 26 seconds. I need 14 more of the icicles. That way. Try and get them to land. Oh, we need 9. We're not gonna get it. Oh. Unless I could have gotten that one. Because you get about 6, I think. 6 or 7 per thing. This is hard for a 150. To get 100%. Many snowmen Mystic has made. I've only ever made one snowman. Okay. So now we're at 92% with 46 taming. Yep. That's the thing is you need so many creatures because it doesn't always pick them up. That's the problem. Because well, like you need something that's going to stay alive. Dodos are fine. Ovis are fine. Something with health works. But even if you pick it up, so the crystals roll in the ball and it tames it. You pick up the crystals. I don't really think the crystals necessarily go into the ball, but you do have to roll over the crystals in order to pick them up. So when I'm on it, if you notice at the bottom of my screen, on the right-hand side, there's just a brown circle. That is the creatures going into the ball. On the left-hand side are the crystals, and that's the crystals that we need. We need 50 for a 150, and we need, what was it, 20 tames? And yeah, it doesn't always guarantee that just because you roll over a tame doesn't pick it up. So it is possible with this method to get it. It is just very, very hard. I'm cooking right now. Give me a moment. I'm thinking. Yeah. thinking. I'm cooking. I'm a problem solver, man. I love solving problems. I'm thinking it could be risky, but I have an idea. I don't know if it would work. I'm gonna come back over here just because this area is really, really flat. I don't know if you want a flat area, though. And I said you'd have to do that okie dokie to tame it, and I'm an Ark prediction god. You are. Mm-hmm. I actually don't know. Because it kind of works. Okay. Think about this, right? If you're going to get... If you're shooting out the crystals... and you're downhill, they're going to go into the hill, and then you can run over them. And it makes it easier. But you have to keep hitting that hill with the crystals. That's the problem. That's exactly, Exiles, that's exactly what I'm thinking. You don't necessarily want a flat space. You want... You just need a hill. Because if you can time it right, where you're just doing circles around the hill, and all your creatures are on passive there on the hill. I had to find a hill. Like here. This could work. Let me get rid of this tree. In theory, you don't even need a valley. Because if you're up on top of the hill and you turn, it's going to go to the top of the other hill, right? So it's about it being breedable. Talmar, it's not breedable yet. Look, it's not breedable yet. Okay? You got like a couple more weeks. You got a couple more weeks. And then it'll be breedable. I'm thinking this hill right here. Hey, Archives, how's it going? I don't really think that there are bugs. It is a very difficult tame. Yes, we're starting over. I want to test this. This may be the method. You just do circles. You just do wheelies. You just do donuts with it. And you just, as long as you're looking at the hill, you're on the lower end, and you're looking at the hill when it sprays its things, you're Gucci. I'm a problem solver. I love solving problems. And who knows? I haven't watched the other Ark content creators. Maybe somebody else has come up with an easy way to tame this. But so far, we have 100% taming effectiveness, a 85. The problem with the 150 is that it just requires so much in such a short period of time. So. I'm just gonna do this just so that I do have turning radius, because they do have they're not like super good turners, all right? They're not very agile, okay? They're not super agile. Is that gonna be big enough? That was the real question. Yo, McDavid, thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok. I appreciate you. They suck at the Tokyo drift. Yeah, they ain't drifters. So we're gonna be doing wheelies in the parking lot though, in a moment. We're gonna see if that works. But so far, I think that this, again, I haven't seen any of the content creator stuff. This is the best way to do it, simply because it prevents all the other stuff from aggroing, and you can keep the creatures that you're trying to use in a small area. Because imagine this, right? You're using wild creatures. The wild creatures are going to run away when they start taking damage. Things aggro to it, which is all well and good. But then your creatures, you want to kind of try and keep them in a place where it's easy to access them. These trees are going to be obnoxious, aren't they? Where is this going? Is it going sideways? It is going sideways. I need it to go up. But Ark doesn't like hills with gates. So, story of my life. We're gonna get creative. I'm actually wondering, because the thing is like you got to deal with the RGs and the UDs, like. I'm gonna half circle this because, like, obviously it's gonna be weird because of the hill, anyways. But at least this way, anything down here should not come and mess with us. Other things, though, could be a problem, like that RG. And we're just gonna test this. Dang your ticky-tacky dailies. Okay. So this hill is our goal. If we're looking at the hill when it does its thing, they should land around here. And we could just do a big circle and collect them all up. Come down, collect creatures, collect them all up. I am going to put a bunch of sheep. I'll just put a bunch of sheep here. We're going to put them all on passive. The thing is you need a lot of creatures because it doesn't always pick them up. That's the problem. Is like the picking up the creature should be the least of your worries, but still we didn't get all 20, right? We still didn't get all 20, which is really annoying. Despite the fact that we were constantly rolling over creatures. I think there's a cooldown. I don't know how long that cooldown is before you can pick up a creature again. We're also gonna grab some tamed dodos. Because the level of the creature, the size of the creature does not matter. You just need to pick up creatures. Unless it's easier to pick up heavier creatures, which I can't imagine that is the case. I can't imagine that that's the case, that you can pick up heavier creatures and it counts more. Cut. Can you do baby Rexes? But why would you need to or want to do baby Rexes? Because baby creatures are going to starve. Why do baby Rexes? The creature doesn't matter. You just need to pick up creatures. So I would say no to the Rexes. I can't see a reason why. Because you just need to pick up creatures from what I can tell. And baby creatures are going to starve. So it doesn't seem worth it in that case. All right. Round, I don't even know what round. Here we go. Aw, Mick David, thank you so much for stopping in. All right, buddy. Yes, Gonzala, how are you, my dear? All right. Hi. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's so good to see you. Oh, God. Let's see how this works. And stop killing my dodos, you biscuit. Okay, stunned. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There. Yep. Oh, but we are kind of stuck on creatures. We just do one of these. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm kind of stuck on creatures. Slight problem. Oh god, I wasn't fast enough. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was... Okay, you can't get stuck on stuff. Too many sheep, I think. Too many sheep. I'm gonna let him kill my sheep for a minute. I'm gonna let him kill some stuff. How are you, Sir Gardens-in-Law? What's up? Okay. I'm going... See, the thing is, if he can't get through, it's a problem as well. Like, if he can't move, you get kicked off. He doesn't pick everything up. Why are they dying? Huh? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, but again, the thing is, if he gets stuck, he can't move. Totally possible, not broken at all. I think we go back to the wild creatures. Because wild creatures we didn't get stuck on as much. Problem is, they're all going to wander off. The icicle effect. Ah. Oh, that was my bad. This is why I liked the idea of a fully enclosed pen so that your creatures won't go anywhere. You could set up a really good pen, right? Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. Wrong button. My bad. Whoopsies. I was spawning in dodos. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. So, DBGT, the thing is when you're taming it, you are kind of stuck because you have 2 minutes to get 20 creatures for a 150. That's really rough. Those are some big dodos. Those were definitely some big dodos, weren't they? I'm gonna maybe kill some of these sheep. That's still a lot of sheep. And he was getting stuck on stuff, right? Okay. Let me just clear the bodies. Because I have the feeling he'll get stuck on the bodies. Yo, Jonathan. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thumbs up emoji. 100 emoji.
By the way, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. We have perfect tamed an 85. We have. It was a lot easier with the 85. I'm trying to come up with a good solution for the 150. We have successfully done the 85 100%. 150 on the other hand is a lot more difficult. So here we go. You're a cowardly Ossidon, huh? Where are you going? Come back here. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Just tame 85s. I mean, you could probably tame higher than that. It's definitely possible. It wasn't terribly hard. It was close, but it was hard. But you're still gonna get better stats on a high level, even if it doesn't have full taming effectiveness. Hey, Neko, good morning. How are you? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Start coming back around. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, uh-oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. We're already at 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're having kind of the same results as our other thing, and our issue is... Oh, I messed that one up. It's all right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I messed it up again! It's okay. We're testing. We're learning. So we're at 24 and we got 30 seconds left. This works though. If you time it correctly, it works. 3, 4, 5, 6, and he makes a noise, which makes it kind of easy to pay attention to. 32, and we have 15 seconds left. We did mess up 2 of them. As long as you're looking in this direction. We're at 18 out of 20 though on creatures. We're doing better on the creatures. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I just messed it up in terms of the icicles. We did better on the creatures that time. Hey, Tizzle, how's it going? So the creatures were better. Oh, hold on, TikTok. YouTube got mad. Or I gotta play a minigame on TikTok. Oh God, this is a new minigame. I have to make a Dalmatian? Oh, what is this new minigame on TikTok? It's a circular puzzle. All right, we're Gucci. Does the head take less damage than the body? Are you saying, does it have headshot damage? I wasn't really paying too much attention. It might have headshot damage. TikTok is just jealous and wants all the attention. It does. It does. It can hold 20. It shouldn't have gotten stuck so early, though. So the 20 is how many we need to pick up. The problem is obviously it is a new creature. The time is just really short. I'm wondering if there's a way to make the time longer. The hill method works. The hill method works. I can test the headshot damage, the next one. The hill method does work. You just can't mess it up. Because again, you're getting about, I think it's like 6 crystals, 6 icicles at a time. And if it's every 10 seconds, and you get it the first 10 in, that's 120 seconds that you have to do this, minus the first 10, because the first 10 don't count because it doesn't do it until the first 10. So you have 110 seconds to do this. You get 6 crystals every 10 seconds. In theory, if you need 50 crystals... Oh my god, I'm doing math here. Hold on. Let me do some math. Let me see what your margin of error is on this. So in theory, let me get a note here. This one. Let's do some math. You get about 6 crystals every 10 seconds. You get 110 seconds because you have 2 minutes, but you don't even get them in until 10 seconds, right? So you have 110 seconds to do this. And you need 50 crystals for a 150. 50 crystals. 110 seconds. So you need 50 divided by 6, which is going to be... Where's my calculator? 50 divided by 6 is going to be 8.3. You need to nail that 8 times plus. That's 80 seconds. That is a minute and a half. You can't F it up. You can't F it up. The creatures were easier. The creatures were a lot easier this time. The creatures were a lot easier. And I think it was the dodos. Were we picking up more of the wild creatures than the tamed? Oh god. Maybe I try wild sheep as well. Let's try some wild sheep as well. But the thing is, the reason why dodos are nice is because they don't go very fast. Relatively slow. Can only miss 16. $16 seems like a big number, though. I'm gonna put some dodos up here. It would be a different story if there was a way to increase the time. I don't necessarily think that it has faults. It's meant to be a difficult creature. They call it the Titan Killer. We may not see why it's so OP right now, but Lost Colony may make it OP. There may be a way to infuse the creature. Breeding it may... You know, an imprinted one may give you, like, some type of advantage as well. We don't know exactly why they're called Titan Killers yet. Okay. Here we go again. I also need to not miss my timing. So we got 89 for a body shot. Can you stop killing stuff, bro? I think 89 for a headshot as well. I don't know if they have damage reduction. I don't think they... Or headshot damage. 67. If you hit it in the bone, it does less, actually. Hitting it in the bone seems to do less. Which would make sense. Yeah, I mean, I guess with the Mega Lab, yeah. All right, here we go. I'm gonna be really focused here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, what did I run into? Ah, you biscuit. Ah, I was doing so well. Oh, you biscuit. What'd you run into, homie? Was it the rock? What'd you run into, home skillet? Dang it. I think that... How were we on that one? Where were we? Were we, like, close? Need a better long neck? I do need a better long neck. I should just spawn myself in a better one. Hi, Gally. Hi, Ovis. Got butthurt over people 100%ing the Dreadnought? I mean, the Dreadnought's not that bad. But it is an OP creature as well. Let's do 20. 20. All right, let's see. 530, 550, 670. I think 670 is probably good. Okay. All right, we need more creatures again. All of our creatures get absolutely wrecked. I'll try turtles. I'll try turtles. Summon turtle. Character PPC. We'll try some turtles. They're slow. We'll try that. I was on the 4th set. How many did I have though? Like, was I doing well? Like, how many crystals was I at? Because I wasn't paying attention to how many crystals I had. I was just counting and trying not to mess it up. How many crystals was I at? Because I feel like I was like running over them really well. It looked like I was running over them well. I ran into the wall. Yeah. I might just go ahead and pick up that wall. By the way, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. We are a problem solving. I also really don't like this Yudi that's hanging out here, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Because I really don't want any issues. Okay. Okay. Was it 11? That's it? So it doesn't even count all the crystals that you pick up. That's another problem. Because by my counts, I had picked up almost every single crystal. I think I missed like 2. And if that was the 4th set... I'm not so much worried about the creatures. I'm worried about the crystals. The crystals are the problem. The crystals are the issue. I don't think it's bugged. I think that it's just difficult. There's no wiggle room. It is difficult. There's 0 wiggle room with us. I do think they need to make it a little bit easier. I think, oh, that one did 100. You just can't hit the oh no, I have a different rifle now, that's why. You just can't hit the bones though. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, okay, so we picked up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. See, the problem with the carbos is you can get stuck on them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I messed that one up. That's a rip. That one's a rip. The problem with the carbos is if you don't pick them up, you get stuck on them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yo, August, thank you so much.
The super chat breaks the counting.
It does break it. 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2. Okay, so we're at 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we did good there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit, I messed that one up. This is a hot mess. Look at all the bags on the ground. 3, 4, 5. That noise that they make is great though. Yeah, we gone done and messed this one up. You can't miss. You really can't. You cannot miss. Okay, the other idea that I had. I have an idea. I have a different idea. I wonder, is there anywhere on this map that you can do this? Let's go bowling and playing for music? What is Let's Go Bowling? I don't know what that is. In theory, if you could find a big, long ramp, this would work really well. Like a big, long ramp. It sucks if you have to go back down. You don't want to have to go back down. But if you can find one at the bottom of a ramp, like this, and you can make sure that it's clear and you have creatures lining the whole thing, This might work as well. Like, look at this. The whole way up. But you have to get rid of all this bad stuff. Because that's a problem. But you gotta find a ramp that's like 8 minutes long. Oh, it's a 140. I think the trap method is honestly the best. Because you're just so likely to run into something bad. I'm gonna try this one more time here. I don't think that this one is bad because it has the hill. But you gotta nail that hill. Doeds are actually really bad. So anything that can get it stuck, I wasn't picking up Doeds when I was using it. Like, it was just really struggling to pick up Doeds. Turtles, also terrible. You need something small because if it gets stuck, it'll kick you off. Yeah, but you still can't breed it. You still can't actually breed it. And you don't know what it... Like, the thing is you don't know what they're going to bring in with Lost Colony. I'm wondering if there's going to be something to infuse them or something. Direwolves work great. The problem is direwolves are aggressive and they'll attack it. You can't have a whole bunch of direwolves. It'll kill it. You can't use direwolves. I wouldn't recommend using direwolves. This is why I'm saying dodos. Dodos and ovis. Specifically dodos. Because the problem with dodos, though, is that they have very little health, so you need a lot of them. If that makes sense. They can get killed really easy. Well, if you run into the structure, it's going to kick you off. Exiles. If you run into the structure, it kicks you off. Oh, zombie dodos would be terrible. Tried the kangaroo? Why a kangaroo? Again, the creature itself doesn't matter. You just can't have something that you're going to run into and get stuck on. That's why I'm saying dodos. Small, little, itty-bitty dodos. You don't... Big creatures make zero difference. Why piggies? Why? They're aggressive. They'll attack. They'll cause damage. Unless running over a bigger creature gives you more points for picking up creatures, which I don't think it does. You don't need a bigger creature. You don't want a bigger creature because you can get stuck on it and get kicked off. You want something small and easy to run over. And a lot of them because you don't always pick up the creature. Dodos aren't causing me to get stuck. So that's why I'm recommending dodos. It's on the back. Oh, you talk about Phiomias? They might cause you to get stuck just like the ovis. The ovis, if you have too many in an area, will get you stuck. Oh my goodness, Kermit. I'm literally testing things. Holy moly. I tame everything the first time in GCM so that I can figure it out. It's called testing. That's how literally every taming guide is created, is a content creator in GCM figuring it out and testing things. I'm not going to go pick up 100 dodos. I'm not going to go pick up 100 wild dodos. It's dumb. Why do that? I could just spawn them in so I can test it. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm going to try to focus on this hill here. It's not a very good hill, but I think this is the one. Yeah, but why moss chops? They're gonna attack it. And a tiny hit collision. Yeah, you want a tiny hit collision box. I think. That's my guess. My thoughts. Because the ovis kicked us off because we got stuck. And we hit the ovis. The same with the turtles. The turtles were getting us stuck too. But now, I use GCM whenever I start trying to tame something because you need to spawn stuff in. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is we have to go so far. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You gotta have a big hill. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 26. A minute left though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 1, no, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I hit the wall! You missed it! We were so close. We were so close. Bro, that was so close. That was the closest we've gotten with the 150. And that is just round 1 though, because you got to do this 5 times, because it only gives you it doesn't even give you a full 25%. So you're gonna have to do this 5 times with a 150. They have made this hard. They have made this very hard. What is that? This is an Ossidon, a giant angry monkey. Set a time of day to 8 o'clock. Oh, no, it's okay, Kermit. I had somebody get real salty on TikTok earlier about the fact that I was in PvE testing this. So I assume when people come in with a bit of a thing about the GCM and testing how to tame stuff, they're grumpy. So I apologize if I took it the wrong way as well. So that was very close. That was very close. That was super close. We were what, like 2 or 3 icicles off? Yeah, you're going to do it 5 times because it does about 22 to 23%. So you're going to have to do that 5 times because it's going to give you the full 25%. Hello, Bamboozled. What's up? What have we discovered so far? Hills and enclosures are your friend. No worries, Danny. No worries, no worries. I'm actually thinking if we adjust this trap here and really take advantage of this hill, it might be a good idea. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove all of this real quick. So we 100%ed in 85. It is possible. You won't get perfect taming if it loses effectiveness when mounting. So it loses effectiveness when mounting, but you get it back if you get everything in 2 minutes. Eternal. Because that's what happened with the 85. The 85 was at 100, and then we mounted it, and it went down to like 60 or 70. And then if you get it all the way back up to the full creature and the full icicles, it goes up to 100. But you can't fuck it up. You cannot mess it up once. I have used my own tames. So what I have discovered is you need a lot of creatures because it doesn't always pick them up. So you need a lot in a small condensed area. The smaller the creature, the better, because the bigger the creature, the more likely it is to get stuck on it. And if you get stuck, you get kicked off. We'll have to find out, Eternal. I'm gonna try my best to 100% a 150. I am going to try. Because I think it's possible. They just made it really hard. And I'm thinking, like, I think the reason, look, don't get me wrong, wild card, smart marketing. They could be releasing this creature on the arcs to encourage people to get Lost Colony, because Lost Colony has paid content, right? is likely that there is something in Lost Colony that makes taming these guys better or easier. Or it could just be that they just said, yeah, we don't really care. We're going to make this really, really hard. But I'm thinking that there is a possibility that there is something in Lost Colony that will make this better. Oviraptors could work. Oviraptors could work. They're small. They move around. The taming effectiveness increases if you keep rolling dinos in the ball. So, Somia Kumar, the taming effectiveness is dependent on hitting two things. Two things. You gotta pick up crystals, the icicles, and you gotta pick up the dinos. You need to get both maxed out. So for a 150, it's gonna be 50 icicles and 20 creatures. The taming effectiveness, if you hit those markers every single time, you'll get 100%. If you don't, you'll lose your taming effectiveness. Aw, Taito, are you going to attempt it at all? Are you going to not do it at all? Taito's going to do 0. I can already tell. I don't think Taito's even going to attempt it. I think he's going to be like, yeah, no, I'm good. So I think we're going to try this hill here. This hill. This lovely hill. We're going to try this. Let's see how this works. I hate that gates don't like hills. Gates also probably hate that they don't like hills. If I were a gate... I'm going to do that just because I literally can't do anything besides that. Where's your sense of adventure? Look, Taichi just likes his wyverns. I think wyverns are his happy place. Wyverns make him happy. $150 unofficial got only 37 extra levels. Yeah, but that's because you didn't get 100% taming effectiveness. That's why. That's why. Your taming effectiveness was probably super low. Yeah. Yeah, so if you don't get all of the dinos, your taming effectiveness goes poop poop. Poop poop pachoop. So that last run, we got to like 46 or 47 icicles, but then I hit the wall of the gate and I got kicked off. It was so close. That's the best we've done with a 150, but I have 100% taming effective, a 85. That's how we came up with this gate thing, really. Because it keeps the bad stuff out, it keeps the good stuff in. Because what you don't want is a Yudi or a pack of dire wolves or like all those other things to come up and screw with it. So that's why I have this little setup here. You can obviously use stone. But you need a big enough turning radius for it so that it doesn't get affected. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just needs to be enough to keep the baddies out. You just gotta really pay attention to what you're doing. You really have to pay attention. Like, you have to count. So he does the crystals about every 10 seconds. And he doesn't do the first ones until about 15 seconds after the time. So the time is going to come in at 2 minutes. But then I don't think he does the crystals really until like 148, 145-ish. Somebody can tell me for sure. I haven't really paid that much attention to it. But this might be a bit small. This might be a bit small for it. But I think the smaller is actually helpful in this situation. We're gonna test it. We're gonna test it. But it might be, this one might be a bit too small for it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, it took them ages to do the Armadago. Ages to do Armadago. By the way, guys, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, I don't know, Kron. I'm gonna be really honest. My community members know that, if it's not breedable yet, I'm not supposed to be breeding it. So, if I catch any babies on the server, I won't get in trouble. So, Emil, that was actually, I had somebody come in who was really bitchy, about, my Ovis was killed by a Carbonemus. That is interesting. Was really bitchy about the fact that we were doing it in PvE. And he's like, nobody is going to build this giant trap on PvP. I'm like, it's still possible to do this without a trap. You are going to need help, though. Because the goal of the trap is to make it so that wild creatures can't fuck it up. Can't mess with it. Can't cause problems. Like Uties and stuff. Because they tend to share, from what I've seen, they tend to share the spawns of Uties. And Uties will aggro to them once you're on them. So if you have help, it is absolutely possible to do this without a trap. But I would not recommend trying to do a 150 without this. It's going to be very hard. You're going to get very low taming effectiveness. You gotta get it you gotta be lucky as hell. Like really freaking lucky. Like really, 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 really lucky. You gotta get really lucky that you don't run into a pack of direwolves. Because the direwolves will absolutely wreck it. You gotta get really, really lucky. Yeah. Yeah, so that's, well, Cozy J, the other thing is the only thing that can pick it up is a Rhino. And it does have an attack that can dismount you off of the Rhino. So you can try to move it, but you're going to end up getting dismounted. So my advice would be, yeah, like find one that you want to tame, and you're going to need to lure it into the trap. And I did show that a little bit earlier. I was like, look, it just aggroes too. If you've got access to a griffin, you can just shoot off of the back of a griffin as well. But it is definitely a very hard solo tame. Very hard. Yeah, I know in PvE you can't pick up wilds at all. I am aware. But even if you could, the only thing that can pick it up is a Rhino, and it has an ability to dismount you. So you really can't pick it up and move it. It is quite literally not a pick-upable and movable creature by any sense of the imagination. Because it will just dismount you. Like I think it attacked me 3 times and then dismounted me. So it goes really, really quick. Look at my little dodo army. Dodos everywhere, dodos. Yeah. So regardless of whether you're on PvP or PvE, you can't pick it up and move it. So you're gonna want to build a trap. If you're gonna use the trap method, you're gonna want to build a trap nearby, preferably on a hill. See, this here is going to be a problem. I can already tell that this is going to be a problem. I'm going to run into that. I'm going to be really salty about it. So let me see if I can do something like that and bring it out more. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, little donkey. That'll do. All right. Nice, awkward, beautiful trap. I'm actually going to start up here because it's going to walk down there and it takes about 10 seconds anyways. Here we go. Yeah. But what you really need, though, is you need this hill. And I'll show you why in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. So it did it at 150, pretty much on the dot. I'm not gonna get any of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He makes a noise, but see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Oh, a little bit late there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, did I get it or no? I think I was like 2. I'm a freaking god. You see that? You can get 25%. You can do it in 4. You can do it in 4. On a 150, you can do it in 4. Woo! Whoa! You can do it in 4. You can do it in 4. Sweet God. I do it. I told you I'm determined to figure this shit out, man. Y'all don't believe me? Mystic's determined. I will do it. Oh my God. Holy cow. I told you. I told you you can do it. All right, here we go. You just can't mess it up. You just can't mess it up. Now you gotta do this 3 more times perfectly without screwing it up. And we messed it up a couple times too. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed that one up. All right, just go for creatures. Just go for creatures. 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Oh God. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I hit the thing! Biscuits! Biscuits. If you have a bigger trap, it'll be fine, right? So again, I don't recommend bigger creatures because of the hitboxes. The problem is with the hitboxes is they get stuck on them, and if you have too many of the bigger creatures and they get stuck on them, you get kicked off. I don't recommend bigger creatures. Okay. So Cozy J, apparently it has been proven that the rate is the exact same on official and unofficial for knocking it out. That's what I was told earlier, is that it's the same between whatever rates I have here and what they are on official. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep testing. I might need more dodos though. I just realized. Where's Disco? I don't know. Same Dodo RB cooking? I am cooking right now. I'm losing my freaking brain. Small creatures, small hitboxes so you don't get stuck and you don't get kicked off. Because if you have a bunch of big creatures, what ends up happening is you will potentially get kicked off. Alright, here we go. 6, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that was a bad one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm losing track. I'm looking at dodos. I'm looking at dodos. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! He does it! His turning radius is shit caboodles. I don't like your turning radius, home skillet. So what you really need to pay attention to is that his taming effectiveness will go up and down. It goes up and down. It changes. I'm gonna change this a little bit. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger up here. But yeah, 10 seconds is about it. Like, you can make it smaller, but the bigger it is, the less likelier you are, obviously, to run into the walls. And my problem is I'm running into the walls. And I'm losing, like, track of everything because I'm getting stressed over the walls and potentially hitting them, right? Oh my god, look at all the dodos and the Ovis out here. So if you make it big, and again, you don't have to use tech, you can use stone. You just need something to prevent the wildlife from joining in on this adventure. And to keep it safe, really. Really? Are we really going to be stupid about this right here? I'd be able to use the timer in the middle, bottom of the screen. I was looking at that, but like, there's a sound that happens with it, and time, like, saying it out loud for me is maybe a little bit easier because, like, I know, oh shoot, 7, 8. If I were a gate and I wanted to go right here, I would not go right there because why would I ever go right there? Let's just do something like this. Ark. To be fair, we don't really need that, do we? Again, this is just mostly to keep your dodos and your creatures in, and also to keep your guys safe, and to just keep the wildlife from getting involved. Because that's the issue, is when the wildlife gets involved, that's when you get problems. It'll either kill it or something else. Alright, this is a little bit better. Yeah, this is a lot better. There's a lot more wiggle room here, I think. Because again, if you hit this, if you hit the side, you get kicked off. Did ya? Very nice. Very, very nice. So, let me get my dodos back in. My dodo swarm. 20 bazillion dodos. It goes down when you mount it, yes. But that's the thing is it goes back up as you collect the different things. So as long as you hit all 4 of them, you can do it in 4. As long as you hit that, though. You just gotta hit it. It's tough. This is stupidly difficult. This is one of the most difficult tames I think Wildcard has ever done. Do they intend for it to be this difficult? I don't know. But can you 100% this? Absolutely, yes you can. I've proven that you can get 25%. I've 100%ed an 85. I've 25%ed on the first one, a 150. It is just, you have to not lose focus, and you have to have enough creatures every single time that you can hit them as you're going up and down the hill. And you have to be able... I wouldn't even worry about the creatures until the end. I would focus on the icicles, because the icicles are the hard part. If you have enough creatures walking around in the area, the creatures are not the problem. It's the icicles. The icicles are really the problem here. They're where you're going to get caught off guard and where you're gonna mess up. It's the icicles. These are wild. We have used tamed. Tame does work as well. I'm just spawning in wild ones. Because they walk around and they don't get stuck. Because that's something else that I noticed. So, like, the creatures that get stuck were the tamed ones. The wild ones weren't as bad because they're moving. So they're not going to, like, bunch up. You can absolutely use tamed ones and just scatter them around. I would just not put them in a pile because, again, if it goes into that pile and it gets stuck, you'll get kicked off. Mr. Pteranodon, nobody wants you here. All right. Oh, there's another Pteranodon. Why are you walking around in circles, homie? Get out of here. All right. So I also did like Ovis. We had some tamed Ovis in here as well. Again, I wouldn't recommend putting them in a pile simply because what ends up happening is if it doesn't move and you get stuck on top of it, it'll kick you off. So my advice is if you're going to have tamed creatures, they're not going to be in a pile. They're going to be spread out. By the way, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. By the way, KP, thank you so much for the gift on TikTok. All right. Yeah, I mean, you can use wild or tamed ones. You just can't put them in a pile because when they get in a pile, it gets stuck because it doesn't pick them up and they don't move out of the way like a wild creature would. Drakelings would be interesting. I mean, in theory, that would work. I'm not even gonna try and remember what the spawn is for Drakelings. I was gonna type it in. Okay. Here we go again. Mystics determined. I don't even think we're gonna make it to the community server. I'm like knee deep in this because like I like problem solving. All right. Ooh, purple. I like you. Excuse me, stop eating my stuff. Please, thank you. Hello? Don't play with me. I'll eat that. Oh. All right, we need to get off of this hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we missed that first one. It's okay. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm messing this up terribly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we messed this one up. It's okay though. 6, 7. Oh, I messed that up again. This is why I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's okay. I messed it up. It's okay. It's okay. You gonna raise fast a day? Oh, you're talking about breeding them, and I was gonna say these guys, and I was gonna say, wait a second, they're not breedable yet on official. See, RG, we don't want you. Get out of here. All right, I've done it. I know I can do it again. Just pretending to be a dodo. I know, right? Just pretending. All right. Let's do some tamed ones. A little bit easier. I didn't realize that the Ovis were all following me because they were on neutral. I think. Not on passive. But they can be babified, yes, using the Mega Lab. Yep, and imprinted. They will be, they're supposed to be breedable, they said, when Lost Colony comes out. I'm thinking there's going to be something interesting with the breeding. I'm not 100% certain, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I think there's going to be something with it. It'd be weird for them to, like, bring in this Titan killer and then have it just be really, really simple. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But you can see how hard it is and how on point you have to be. You have to be, like, you cannot get distracted. And this is, I think on official PvP, apart from having your whole tribe sitting there babysitting you so that you can just focus on this, I think it's going to be nearly impossible to get 100% on official PvP right now. Even official PvE is going to be hard because of pillaring and stuff like that as well. I think official PvE will be rough to get, like, a trap put down. And if it runs over, like, pillars, it's likely going to kick you off. So people can be really toxic and put, like, pillars and stuff down and really ruin your whole experience. You just need so many creatures because it's not guaranteed that it picks it up. That's the big issue. That's the big issue, is, like, they don't always pick up the creatures. So it becomes a problem, right? Okay. I need a drink. This is stressful. Okay. I'm gonna spot it in here, I think. Because the thing is I need to be able to look up the hill pretty quick. Alright. There we go. Oh, passive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was a bad one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was a bad one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I was so close. So close. I was one off on both of them. So, yeah. It's possible. It is very hard, though. You need more time. You absolutely need more time. It's very hard. But as you can see, it is possible to get the full 100%. It is possible on a 150. You just have to be on your absolute A game. Like, you truly, truly have to be on your A game. Like, you have to be. You cannot make mistakes. You cannot make any mistakes. It is very hard. But it is possible. It is absolutely possible. Whoop. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that noise he makes, he's about to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you gotta turn around real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, fudge, I messed that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have to, like, go over the base of the thing. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! See, I got stuck on a creature. I got stuck on the ovis. This is why I don't recommend. The tame creatures kind of bug you out. The tame creatures kind of bug you out. Because they don't move. They're waiting for the taming vid. I'm gonna try. I really should get one out tonight. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna walk y'all through my recommendations. All right, because here's the thing. I'm gonna turn this into the taming video because I can't be asked to record separately outside of this. Let me put some clothes on. Y'all get to see what it looks like when a content creator records a video. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So Jeff, it is timed. It's timed. You don't get to put the crystals out. They are timed. And they also will disperse and go away, so I do not recommend doing that. You literally have 16 that you can miss total in 2 minutes. We've done the math. There's 16 total that you can miss. Yeah. Also, why does it have to be... Why is it always raining on this map? Why? Why? Let's make it sunny. Hey, look at that. Imagine all of a sudden it's sunny. All right. Yeah, they take a very short while to despawn. It's not long enough to put a bunch out. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a taming video. All right, look, I've spent the last 3 hours testing out the new Ossidon taming, and this is kind of what we have discovered after a lot of testing and figuring things out. I've heard from other people that you cannot get 100% taming effectiveness on these. That is incorrect. You can. It is very, very, very hard. I have fully 100% taming effectiveness, a level 85, and I have gotten the first level on a 150. However, let me explain to you why you are now looking at a giant tech circle. There's a few things that I would like to recommend that you do if you're going to tame one of these. So they are pick upable by rhinos. However, you will get kicked off because they do have an attack that will dismount you if you try to pick up a wild one with a rhino. It will attack you. It will dismount you. So what you're going to want to do, this is my advice. You can try it without the trap. It is very difficult. Ignore all the wild dodos over there. Just a light dodo overspawn on the map. You're going to want to put a trap near where one is. The other problem that you're going to have is they're super aggressive. They attack everything and things attack them. So it's really easy for your high level to get murdered by a pack of direwolves. They're not super tanky. A 150, for example, will have about 6,000 HP. So that's a 150 with around 6k HP. That means, like I said, a pack of direwolves or any other aggressive creature can kill them pretty quick. So you're going to want to just be really, really careful about where you do try to tame one. And if you are trying to tame a high level, you're going to want to clear the area of Udies, of dire wolves and all that jazz, because they will pick a fight. They will get into trouble. And as you can see here, you've got this one that's just attacking a pack of dire wolves. And if they weren't fear ward, they would be attacking back and absolutely obliterating them. They're not super tanky. They've only got around 6,000 HP as a 150, so they're gonna get murdered pretty quick. Now, the reason I say that you're gonna want to trap, like I said, is because unfortunately they do aggro everything, and they do die. They do die pretty quick. The trap is basically, you could use stone gates. I just have tech gates here. It's a lot easier to see them. The trap is to protect it and to keep your creatures that you're going to use to tame it inside. You can use wild creatures. You can also use tamed creatures. So like dodos, ovis. I recommend creatures with small hitboxes because the larger the creature, the more likely the creature is, the Ossidon is to get stuck on the creature. And if you get stuck on the creature, it will kick you off. There's a couple things that are going to dismount you. One is going over cliffs. If you go over a cliff with an Ossidon that you're riding, it'll dismount you. If you go swimming, it'll dismount you. If you run into a structure, it'll dismount you. If you run into a bunch of solid tames, it'll dismount you. And the problem with being dismounted is that taming effectiveness will go down. However, the taming effectiveness fluctuates. And I'm going to explain how that works in just a second. But I personally recommend a nice big open area on a hill. And I'm going to show you why briefly, or I'll show you why in a moment once we actually get into taming one of these. But you're going to want to use a hill, and a flat area will work, but you're going to need a bigger space for a flat area versus if you can find yourself a hill, a nice hill. Be careful of really, really steep hills. I've had a couple situations where they've randomly considered it falling off of a cliff and dismounted me. So you do want to be very careful with the hill that you choose. Not a very big one, but also one that is big enough, and you'll see why in a moment. As I mentioned, you can use tamed creatures, you can use wild creatures. I've got a mixture of tamed ovis, tamed dodos, wild dodos, and there's probably some wild ovis wandering around as well. But before you get started, you're going to want to just make sure that nothing is going to cause problems. If there's any Udies, any Carnos, any dire wolves, things like that that are going to cause problems, whether you're using a trap or not, it's just, before you get it nice and safe and secure, it's likely going to try and get itself killed. Now, once you have found an Ossidon that you would like to tame, what you're going to do is you're going to bring it into your trap area, and you have a couple different options here. So you can leave yourself a gap between the gates so that you can shoot in. You could also use, if you have a griffin, say on Ragnarok, you can shoot off the back of your griffin, but you're going to need a dart gun or some type of way to knock it out with trank arrows, rifle. The problem is, again, they don't have very much HP, so if you're using a crossbow, you might, a very high level crossbow, you might end up killing it. So I do recommend trying to use a really, 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 oh, hello. hello, sir. A really, really, really good rifle. And also... Oh, it's a 150. Huh. I didn't spawn that one in. Hello. Oh, wait. Or maybe that was the one that I spawned in over there. You're going to want to use a good rifle. And shock and trank darts are really good, but regular tranks will also work. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop this. I'm going to pop a 150 in here so you can see how it goes. It's going to run around and start killing stuff, which is totally fine. But as you can see, it's got 15,000 torpor. This is pretty much what they all have. Around 6k HP, 50,000 torpor. And once you start knocking it out, when it hits the halfway point, it's going to get stunned. So obviously I am in GCM, I am flying around, but the same rules still pretty much apply. Like I said, you can shoot it from between gates, you can shoot it from the back of a griffin, so on and so forth. But you're just essentially going to sit here and start tranking it out. You've got a bunch of creatures as well. I really should put some more in here before we get started. You need these because the bugger needs to pick up things in his ball. And I'll show you that in a moment, but it's not guaranteed that if you run something over, it picks it up. And you have a certain number that you do need to get before it will technically up the taming. It technically ups the taming effectiveness and the taming, but you do need a certain number in order to get the max. All right, so as you can see, it's a 7.7. It's got that little thing, the stunned thing on its head. You hop on it, it starts to make a ball. You have about less than 10 seconds before it starts to shoot out crystals. So as you can see, it shot out. I messed that one up. It's totally fine. But you're going to essentially have to get two things, icicles and creatures. You can see, this is why we use the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to make a noise. There we go. You turn around to face the hill, and then your crystals or your icicles go into the hill, and it makes it much easier to get. You don't have to go nearly as far to pick them up. 1, 2, there we go. And as you can see, they do melt, and they do disappear. So you have about, I think we did the math, in 2 minutes, you can only miss 16. It gives you about 6 or 7 icicles each time, and you can only miss 16 total in a 2-minute period, which is not a lot to miss if you're not paying attention. This is obviously, I'm not going to be really trying to tame this one. I'll show you one that I'm actually going to tame in a moment. I'm just showing you kind of the mechanic. On the bottom of your screen, as you can see, there's the icicles on the left. There is the ball on the right. The ball on the right is how many creatures you have to pick up. If you run over a creature like a dodo or something like that, you'll see that number start to go up. But it's not guaranteed that if you run over a creature, you're actually going to pick it up, which is the kind of really annoying part. And the reason why you're going to want a lot of creatures... Oh, hello, there's a direwolf. And there's where our problem comes in. You can pick up direwolves. But as you can see, I'm at 13 out of 20, and I'm running over this direwolf, and it's a struggle to pick it up. All right, I think we picked it up that time, but now we're only at 14 out of 20. We have 14 seconds left. As you can see in the middle of our screen, 11, 10, 9. If you manage to get all 50 icicles and all 20 tames, that'll give you 25% taming effect, 25% taming, and 100% taming effectiveness. That is the only way to do it. It's terribly difficult. Let me try and fly up here. So as you can see, this is what happens when you have a pack of dire wolves that get involved while you're taming this. Now also imagine a UD, Carnos, any other creature that aggroes. You're gonna have this problem where they're just going to absolutely just demolish it. Look, it's already down to 4.5, 4.4. 4.2, 4.1, it's getting absolutely destroyed. This is why you want a nice, fully secured trap. Obviously, there's a hole there, but you can see how quickly one of these things can get murdered by just 2 little direwolves, a 135 and a 100. It's not great. It goes by really, really quick. Oh. So, now that... this is a terrible taming video, by the way. I'm gonna have to voice over, but... I'll use the video. Actually, no, I'm just going to have to record the whole thing, I think, separately. Extra Life, yeah, you can still donate for Extra Life. But as you can see, this right here, this hill is what you want to focus on. I'm going to have to do this off stream. It's so much easier to do it off stream when I'm not trying to also stream at the same time. This hill right here is going to be your go-to because if you can hit the icicles into the hill, you don't have to go all the way over here to get them, right? If it's a flat space or if you miss the hill, you're going to have to go really far to pick up the crystals, the icicles. Versus if you get them in the hill, you can just do like a circle and go around them. And that is kind of like the best thing that you can do is you can try and get them onto this. And that's really the best way. You can 100% taming effectiveness. The chances of you doing it? Really, 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 really small. But you can. It is, in theory, statistically possible. Is it difficult? Absolutely. It is incredibly difficult. But yeah, that is how you tame the Ossidon. Yeah. I'm burnt out. 3 hours of this and I'm tired, man. It's just really hard to nail it, I think. That is the hard part. But no, I wasn't recording. I would go back and record this after from YouTube, but I think I'm just going to record it separately. It's much easier for me to do that when I have it all kind of organized in my head rather than doing it live on stream. I don't know how people do it live on stream, but that's what editors are for, right? Yeah. Anybody have any questions about what I figured out? Yeah, rabbit, they are they do have genders. They will be breedable when Lost Colony comes out. An Alpha Club art game. It kind of is. It's rough, man. It is rough. You know, high wattage, I actually haven't used the gosh darn thing. Most likely when I do my taming video, I might not even touch on how to use them. I might just make a video on how to tame them. Let me see. Let's do summon tamed. I do. Okay. Let's get it a saddle. This is level 22. Ossidon. Let's actually use this bad boy. I haven't actually done anything with him yet. All right. So they have a jump. I wonder if they can. Oh God. Is it 1, 2? Oh wow. You can't. So you can't go bounce, 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 bounce. Oh hello, friend. You can't go bounce, 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 bounce because it actually stops, right? 1. And if I try to jump again, it actually makes me stop. Oh, because I used all my stamina. Oh, that's why. I mean, I haven't used it, so I don't really have an opinion. The channel probably already has 5. There's a lot of them. They spawn very prolifically in the snow. Very prolifically. Now, they did say... I'm gonna do destroy wild dinos real quick. Wild dinos. Alright, they did say something about them having different appearances. So very quickly, we're just gonna spawn in a bunch. Let's do that one. That one. They did say that they would have different appearances depending on like their health and their melee and stuff like that. So let's take a look at these guys real quick. Do they look different? Are they different? Does anybody notice a difference? I don't really notice a difference. When leveling them. Oh, okay. All right, so let's see. What is it? Give XP to target. True. All right. So, let's go all health. Let's go all health on this guy. You got a Cubone colored one? Oh my goodness. You and Cubone. You can mouse over the stat? Did homie just get bigger? Wait. He's bigger. He is bigger. Look at that. Look at the size difference. He got bigger. He got bigger. No mutation breeding, Iron Mask. They are not currently breedable in the game, so nobody should be breeding them. Read the arrow? What do you mean the arrow? What do you mean the arrow? I don't know what that means. This? Ah, victims Ossidon can carry in its bolus. So I'm assuming its bolus is its ball. Increases head crest size of the duration Ossidon can roll its bolus. You know, let's go all stamina on this bad boy. I'll do all stam on this one. Does its head crest look bigger? Oh, I do see that. Okay, so that's a higher... Okay. Maybe we should do this with 150s. Let's do this with 150s, shall we? Let's do this. Let's do this with all 150s. I think that's the better idea here. Yeah, they don't let you double jump, which would be so cool to like be able to jump and then jump again, which kind of sucks. But let's just get a couple 150s here. That's a 225. This one over here was a 225, right? Let's grab that one. Whee! Breathing dinos are best dinos? Breathing ones. To go for a level 130, what is the icicle and dinos amount needed per level? So Jeff, for 150, you need 50 icicles and 20 creatures per one. And if you nail it, you can do it in 4. But you have to nail it. You have to freaking nail it. It's pretty bad. It is possible though. It is possible to 100% them. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. I don't recommend it. You might do your head in a little bit. Come here, you. There we go. Whee! That's what I was trying to figure out what it kind of looked like. The Wendigo is a very good comparison, I think. All right, so we have 3 225s here, which would be essentially a perfect 150. I mean, they all pretty much look the same. They're all around the same. Bruh. Leave my guys alone. They're all the same size. Let's see what a 150 with all health points looks like. Let's go all health. Am I hot? Me? No? It's always better to have breathing dinosaurs. It is. I agree. Okay. It is definitely bigger. It does get bigger. It's a little bit harder to see with the 150 though, versus like the other ones. It does look bigger. It does. It does get bigger. Okay. Now this one. So this one is the head crest. What does this do? Can fire its ice, increases fur length. Okay. This one, stomach size and the number of icicles Ossidon can fire during its... Okay, so this doesn't... It makes its belly bigger. Weight can absorb muscles, so it would make it look bulkier. Melee damage increases the claw size. All right, let's go with stamina, because... oh, it didn't give it the... There we go. I want to see what the crest size looks like. Oh, my character's hot. My character's need to be spicy in the snow. Alright. Head crest size. Or the crest size? Do you guys see it? Let me put these two side by side here. Let me have them look at each other. We can look at the side by side comparison. Maybe the top is taller? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I do see it now. Yeah, you can see it. So, right there, it's much longer, and this is much shorter, right? It's not super noticeable. I don't think its back changes at all, but you can see from here to here is much longer than here to here. That's how it gets longer. So that's the crest right there. You don't really see it from this angle, I don't think. Yeah, you don't really see it from the front angle, but you can definitely see it from the side angle. But it's not going to be super noticeable. Not going to be super noticeable. All right, which one should we test out for the last one? So we did health, we did stamina. We can do fur. We can also do stomach. And we can do muscle. What do you guys want? Fur, stomach, or muscle? Fur, stomach, or muscle? Yeah, because I put, it's level 313. Not level 500. Gotta be belly. Which one do you guys want to see? Fur, belly, or muscle? Fur, belly, or muscle? Which one? We can check it out. We can check that out real quick while you guys are deciding what you would like to see. It does not get stamina. Or, sorry, thatch or wood. It does not get thatch or wood. A max fur, beer belly. All right, put a 1 in chat if you want... let me see what it is. Yep. All right, put a 1 in chat if you guys want fur. Put a 2 in chat if you want stomach size. Put a 3 in chat if you want muscle. And put a 4 in chat if you want claw size. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one do you guys want to see? 1, 2, 3, or 4. I mean, to be fair, we could test all of them. Everybody wants 1? Okay. Okay, all right. Overwhelming majority for 1. Emil wants 3. All right, here we go. So you guys want fur. You don't want the beer belly. You want the fur. Got the boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Ossidon got low, 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 low. I'm just gonna see myself right out the door. Anybody notice a difference? I got a little tuft. I got a little tuft on the back. Oh wait, but he got a tuft on the back over here too. What? Okay. Easy. Easy. All right. Ooh, I like the purple. All right, my friends. We're going to go ahead and go up in... stomach! It's kind of longer. Is it though? Is it? Fuzzy butt? Did I have a fuzzy butt? This is what 100,000 food looks like on one of these bad boys. Wait. You probably can. They have a saddle. Is that beer belly? He been drinking the Chalico's beer. He been eating too much? I think he has. Definitely think he has. All right, your turn, home skillet. Let's go put you with your new friends. Whee! Oh, hello, tree that magically appeared. Had a couple of pints. He did have a couple of pints. All right, so we did the beer belly, which was the food. Let's do, what is it? Weight, muscle size. So they got low. All my millennials in the house. How do you get that cool kid? So I'm gonna be putting out a taming video later. We just spent the last 3 hours taming one. You do need the Lost Colony expansion pass. Oh, he does look bulkier, I think. Does he? Wait, how does he look bulkier? His shoulders look bigger, I think. Right? I think his shoulders look bigger. Hi, Al. How are you? Oh, yeah. From that angle, not so much. Wait, does he? His hands look bigger. Does he look bulkier? Does he look different? Does it look different? I can't tell. Does he look bulkier? Hmm? Does he? His booty looks thicker. He got a thicker booty, I think. Not by much, though. Considering the fact that we just put, like, all those points into that. I don't know. Also, let me, for the love of God, stop the storm. Clear skies, thank you. Does he look bulkier? A little bit, but they all seem to be get bigger, just not as much as the max weight. Yeah. This one is leveled in weight. Yeah. This is the weight one. Wait. So that one's weight. This one is the food. We'll just name them food. This one is, I think, maybe oxygen? Was it oxygen? Did I got an oxygen on you? Oh, yeah. Definitely oxygen. Oxygen. Yeah, it's a little bit beefier. A little bit. This one is the, this is the health one. So then the other one's the stamina one. This should be the stamina. 2,000 stam. Wait. 2,000, 2,000? Oh, wait, no. This is the food one. Oops, my bad. This is food. The other one, this one, was stamina. This is stamina. Are these werewolves? No, no, they're monkeys. All right, one more to do. They're not super obvious. And then give you all that. All right, so this one is going to go up in all melee. So the claws are supposed to be bigger. So we're going to call this one melee. By the way, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new here. And join Discord as well. I meant to go play on our community server today, but obviously this is turning. Okay, the claws definitely look bigger. It's not super obvious though, but like yeah, the claws are definitely bigger. But not by much. So these ones they touch, right? Whereas on these ones they go past a bit. They go out a bit. Hey, Falcon. So there you go. Those are the differences. There's the big health one. There's the long, pointy... Is it the stamina one? You've got the beefier one. You've got the sharper claws. You got beer belly. And I forget what the oxygen one is supposed to do. But yeah. Yeah, I think the claws are... I mean, like, this... Like, next to each other, this one's pretty obvious. But not next to each other. Like, if you just saw that one on its own, you wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah, but you can only see that it's bigger because it's next to another one. If it's not next to another one, you wouldn't even be able to know. Aw, Sunspot, I think you're a little bit behind in the stream. Oxygen is hairy. Yeah, the fluffy one here. He's got slightly fluffier fur. Y'all said he's got a hairier booty. I don't see it. I don't see it. He's got slightly more back hair. Not super obvious though. I see it, but it's not like I would like see that walking around and go, oh, that's an oxygen one. You know, that would be interesting. That would be interesting, Guardian, but we gotta wait for that until they are dribble? What does that mean? Oh, ooh, they dribble. Oh, I thought you said, aw, they dribble. I'm clearly tired. But yeah. Add mutations? Oh, that's a thing. Okay. By the way, in single player, you don't need to do cheat. Mutation 0255. Okay. 255 mutations means he has 377,000. Did he get bigger? He lost some hair. It looks a little bit, I don't know. Did he get bigger? And then I'm assuming 1 would be 1 through 11. 11? 11? How do you have 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7? So 1 would be stamina? Let's grab our stamina one here. Our torpor and stuff. 129,000 stamina. Bruh. Okay. So after the stamina, we got oxygen. $5,586 points in oxygen. So that's the furry one, right? I I don't really notice that much of a difference. A weight is 7? Oh, oxygen is 3? Oh, God. Why is this so complicated? I mean, I don't notice a difference. Weight is 7? I don't really notice that much of a difference, though. Oh, sorry, bro. You think they need a cryo and an uncryo? We got weight, stamina, oxygen, health. Melee is 8. Cut. And then what was the food? Food is 4. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, that's the one with the spiky... Is that? That's the furry one. That's the health one. That's melee. I mean, you can see it. So that's with mutations as well. That, I mean, the big one is probably the most noticeable. And then you can kind of see the spiky horns. Food is 4? Did I do food? Did I not do food? Thought I did food. Yeah, I did food. That's nothing too crazy. Hey, Preparian. Sorry, was really focused here. For 2 hours, and now you have 6 of them. Well, we're testing. So they have different visual appearances depending on what points or what stats you level. And so then now we're also testing the mutations. So this is a fully statted, all points into, say, health. And then also with 255 health mutations. So, yeah. He does look bulkier. Weight is the bulky one, right? Weight is muscle? Because he does look bulkier. He definitely, he looks just wider. He's not as big as that guy, but he does look wider. He does look wider. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I am gonna make a taming video, and get that out. Make sure you guys come back for that. I'm gonna try and do this really quick and go to bed because it is 1 a.m. I haven't had dinner yet, so I also need to get some food. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna try and find somebody for. It is thicker, right? It is. It's slightly thicker, isn't it, Charles? He's wider. He's monkier. Monkey. But yeah, we are going to probably go ahead and end here because if I want to get this video out, it is 1 a.m. and I do have work in the morning. But yeah, so TikTok, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. YouTube, stick around. We're going to raid over to somebody. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Again, I like testing things, and testing things tends to pan out and work, right? We have figured out an easier way to get it. Is it foolproof? Absolutely not. But does it make it easier? Absolutely yes. Hey, last option, how's it going? But yeah, I'm gonna get a video out, and hopefully it will make this easier for you guys. I'm not gonna go into their abilities or anything like that. I will probably go over their visual differences when you level them in the video, but it's gonna focus on the taming of these guys because that is really the problem.
Equals
Aw, thank you so much for 4 months, Preparian. They are not on all maps. They are on Center, Rag, and Val. And only until Lost Colony comes out on the 16th. And then they will no longer be on those maps. It's a limited time. They're not breedable at the moment, but they will be breedable when Lost Colony comes out as well. It will be breedable when Lost Colony comes out. At the moment, they are not breedable. They're not breedable. But they do look very, very cool, don't they? They look very, very neat. And then they look very cool. Oh, do I really have a Diplo over? Bruh. Well, I guess we can figure out. There you go. Bigger than a dip. Oh. Wait, we have knockback. We have knockback. That is very interesting. We have knockback. What is that? Whoa, what does right click do? Hello? Oh, that's the icicles. Ah, very cool. Not very much damage. This isn't a very good one. But yeah, the melee is awful though. The thing is, Titan killers. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I am gonna, like I said, get a video out. So if you missed the full 3.5 hour stream, you should definitely check it out if you want the full thing and what we did test, what we didn't test, what worked, what didn't work. But yeah, this is the Ossidon, y'all. This is the bad boy himself that everybody has been waiting for and looking forward to. It is an interesting creature. I think it's a very, very interesting creature. Do I see this as a Titan killer? I'm not sure. I think that there's maybe more to come when the actual Lost Colony map comes out, because at the moment, I would say not quite the Titan killer that some people were probably hoping for. But I think that will probably change when Lost Colony comes out. So, they take fall damage jumping. Yoicks. 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 Rated from a 1 to a 10. Taming? A 1 to 2. Visually, it's a very cool looking creature. It is a very, look at this freaking Diplo photobombing us right now. Look at it, excuse me, Diplo. Nobody wants to look at your bum. Visually, it's very cool looking, but I think we have to wait to see, everything. RV there yet sorted? Yep, we're gonna play on Saturday. On Saturday is gonna be RV there yet. So if you guys would like to come join us for that, I definitely recommend it. I have a main channel and an Ark channel. Exclamation point, Mystic Korea. If you guys would like to go check out RV there yet this weekend, and basically every other game that I play, you should at Mystic Korea. That is not the correct one. Exclamation point Mystic Korea, lol. That is going to pop up the link for my other channel in chat. But yeah, I'm gonna try and find somebody for us to raid real quick. I should have it now? Huh? What do you mean? Huh? Did Keymailer work? Did they come out? Are we there yet? It's hysterical. Yeah, we're gonna do it with June, Preparian, and I. And if you guys don't know Preparian, can we get a link drop for Preparian? Preparian was kind enough to suffer through our race across the Ark for Extra Life, and he also donated some codes for the stream, so you guys should go check him out. He's been playing some Seven Days to Die, some Ark, all sorts of things. So let me see who I can find. Let's see, Ark Survival, and I'm gonna try and get this video out for you guys tonight. Let's see. Really, actually. Anybody streaming Ark in English? I expected with the Ossidon more people would be live today. Maybe that is incorrect. I am kind of shocked. There's not very many people streaming Ark, and they're all Japanese. Nobody's streaming in English. I found one person. Let me see if he's nice. Don't go anywhere yet. We always like to raid over to new content creators and share the love. Let me see if this guy's friendly. Why is it subscribers only mode? I don't raid over to subscribers only mode. Why do people need to subscribe to you to say hi? No, 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 no. By the way, TikTok, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. See ya around Tiki-Takis. I will catch you all later. Why would I have subscribers only mode on? Let people come in and talk. YouTube ain't toxic. Okay, there's one other person for me to look here. If I can find them. This one. Let's see if they're friendly. Let's see if they're friendly. They're doing wyverns. God, that wyvern is fast. Holy moly. Let's see if they read chat. Otherwise, I don't have anybody else for us to raid. Everybody else is Japanese. They're not talking at all. Oh, they talked. They spoke. They're not reading chat. They're not reading chat. Ah, the struggle. Raid a French streamer. I'm looking at those that have redirects turned on that are playing Ark Survival right now, and the only options that I have are Japanese, Russian, and 2 people speaking. She responded. All right, we're gonna raid over to this person. Her name is Foxy Plays. She sounds like she's a little bit of a slow response to chat, but she did respond. So we're gonna raid over to her. Blame spammers. Walter, I haven't had spammers in 4 years on YouTube. I had them my first year on YouTube. Haven't had it since. So we're gonna raid over to her. She seems really nice. We're gonna do hashtag Mystic Raid. And yeah, you guys just need to stick around and it'll redirect you automatically over to her stream. She's on Val doing wyverns. She's got a very pretty red wyvern. And yeah, we're gonna raid over to her and I think she'll enjoy it. So you spammed in here like 1 year ago. By spam, I mean people doing really naughty bad things, all right? Look, coming in and typing in caps once or twice is not really that bad. Spam food suggestions. Food sounds amazing right now. But we're gonna raid over to her, give her some love, drop a like on her stream. She'll appreciate it. I'm literally the only... Oh, I'm one of 2 people now. I was the only person when I clicked on her stream. So we're gonna go give her some love. And I'll also drop the link in chat if you want to click on it. But you can just redirect over. And let's go give her some love. All right? Always like sharing the love. So let's do it! Go eat a cheeseburger. I will catch you all later. I'm gonna go get this video done. And I'll catch you all in the next one. All right, bye.